Conscious Reconstruction Podcast. And this is the host with the most, Tony Melbourne, a.k.a. Pretty Tony. And that's it. So I don't get no one ruining my motherfucking intro. Ash. Just gonna sip your water on that?
Working on the vibration of this water.
You trying to get the vibrations of the water?
To get the vibration of the water.
Yeah.
Water.
Bitch ass Marcus talking about pressure. But anyway, we got Logical High and Big Dog in the building. I did that in a weird order.
Go with the flow, babe. Just go with the flow.
Yeah, I definitely like just named the random, but no, I named the people I was talking to, and then I didn't. Yeah. That's what happened.
Hi, everyone.
Instead of going
Okay.
in like a visual order.
Hey.
I mean, because you should have been in the middle. But anyway. You know what? Don't do me like that. Make it like I'm the weirdo in the group. I'm just trying to have a good time. Once I find
Aren't we all?
I would hope not. So, Marcus goes first?
No, you
Bro.
go first, right? No, Marcus goes first.
It depends.
Why do I not remember?
Because
I didn't
flip flop. Because sometimes you'll start off. And
You'll start off with
whatever you
your-
want to talk about, and then sometimes I'll
Oh,
start
yeah.
off. So it depends.
No, you can go first, Marcus. Oh wait, I got something
Right.
in
This nigga be
news.
sighing. That
Okay,
should
well,
be so
you do
funny.
that while I pull up my source.
All right,
I
so
ain't got nothing up yet.
Essentially.
SpaceX launches the Heavy Falcon, and it has a successful recovery of the fairing. Successful fairing recovery, which is like the tip of the spaceship, and Elon Musk said that's like a $6 million in savings for every launch that they do if they can just recover that one component.
Wow.
They didn't recover this other like booster rocket that they were
$10
trying to
billion
recover.
dollars. They recovered $6.
Hey,
Nigga,
it
I'm
was
out here trying to
successful.
put gas in my car.
it was a successful day for them.
What the fuck?
Hey, and the fact that they've blown up at least 3 other ones, and this is the first successful one, they like 18 million in the hole.
Essentially, yeah, that just paid for the gas money to get there and back. I got you on the gas though.
Speaking of
How
gas,
does $6 million sound?
I mean, that's the most expensive
That's
part
cool.
of any launch, though.
Oh, that
Because
little.
of how launch works.
The gas,
Yeah.
but that's
rich
all.
ass niggas.
But yeah, that's all I have for them is a successful launch of the Falcon.
Like you said,
Okay.
SpaceX is trash. I haven't
Yeah,
heard one
yeah,
thing
no,
from
you should
SpaceX
see-
that I was like
You know,
excited
and
about.
that's why I keep talking about them, because I'm trying to get everybody to be on the SpaceX's trash way.
Yeah, it's lit.
'Cause-
I don't. Every time y'all bring it up, it's like, why would you do that? Was stupid. You just
Like-
wasting money. I don't understand. That's what I said. Rich people things.
Yep.
You ain't got shit else to do.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just all sit in space, guys. How much money you got on it?
Nigga, I'm trying to
About
blow 100
6.5.
billion up, nigga. The fuck? Let's waste all this shit. I got more.
All right.
We out here. I just made a brand new shit. The new Tesla. That shit selling like hotcakes. I got all the money. Printing money. Straight into SpaceX.
That shit
This
burnt.
actually, remember when I kept asking like, who would y'all go to space with, Bezos or fucking Musk? And
I'm
now
go-
I don't know if I want to go with Musk anymore.
I'm still going with Musk.
You still going with Musk?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. At this point, I don't know if I want to go with
I mean,
Bezos.
like, I feel like Bezos gonna have me working in a warehouse.
The space warehouse.
getting packages ready to be delivered and shit for the food. And I really ain't got time for that. I feel like I'll be on some type of crazy adventure. Because I feel like
yeah.
Elon Musk not gonna get on the
Yeah,
ship
because
until
he is
it's
taking
fully ready.
risk. Yeah, he's taking risk essentially.
Yeah, he's like, I'm
They're-
gonna just keep blowing shit up until it's ready, and then I'm hopping on it. All right, bet. Once you hop on it, I'm hopping on with you, because I'm sure we're gonna go somewhere pretty cool. I'm not trying to deliver packages from the moon. So that's why Musk over Bezos for me.
You don't want Amazon Moon?
Right.
Bruh, if I got to
3 light years.
Nigga, think about having to order packages from the moon.
Hey, that should be funny as fuck.
Hey, which
That shouldn't be
warehouse
funny
is
as
this coming
fuck.
from? Oh, it's coming from our moon warehouse. I don't want it
Yeah,
anymore.
nigga.
I don't even.
Nigga, we got light year delivery. The fuck?
I don't even want this anymore.
Nigga, one light year delivery.
How long is this gonna take? 2 months. Nigga, y'all used to have.
I need this shit in 2
same-day
days.
delivery. And y'all talking about
fuck?
2 months.
It's gonna take
Why
2
did y'all
months to
put it
deliver
on the
me my
moon?
moon beats,
2
nigga.
months from the moon is equivalent to same day.
Why did you, nigga? Why did you put all the TVs on the moon?
Right though.
Like I can't
Ship
get a
them
TV
bitches
from
out there.
nowhere but from the moon.
That's where they had all
You
the robots.
niggas.
Why did you put all
All
the
the TVs on the
moon?
Nigga, I would be so mad.
All of them?
Like,
All of them.
Every last TV.
that's where y'all new TV warehouse is, the Moon. That's what y'all thought was. So I can't get same day
By the time
delivery.
get the
I gotta
TV,
I gotta
the
go
new
to
TVs
Target
out.
now and buy a TV
Made out
from
of moon
Target.
rocks now.
Who wants to buy a TV from Target? Nobody. Nobody wants to buy a TV from Target.
Niggas gonna want the moon TVs. Made out of space rocks.
But yeah, that's all I have for space. So
it'd be like what, a Sony TV
Mhm.
from the moon.
nigga,
That bitch costs 3 times the price.
if it takes
It's
them,
fancy. You know, niggas gonna want that in their house.
What is
that's
the-
a fact, though.
hey,
That's
what
funny.
is
That's
the,
a fact.
what's the moon charging fee
Gravity
gonna be?
TV.
Moon
The
charging fee.
Yeah, like that
Nigga,
shipping fee
we
from the
got
moon,
fucking $200,000 delivery
bruh.
for all the rich
All for the
people.
low price
Hey.
of $2,000.
All the rich people be flexing with that shit though.
Hey, I think
Nigga, my
out-
shit came from the moon. This that moon Sony.
Hey, I figured out why Bezos want us to have global internet.
Right.
It's so that way when he create these moon warehouses, we can talk to them with Wi-Fi.
Yep, we'll still be able to reach.
Yep,
Mm.
that's what I'm going
Actually
with.
reach better because we ain't got shit in space.
So it'll just go straight through. So it'll be just connection.
Shit wild,
So
man.
that wave travel.
Shit wild out
That
these
I'm not
streets.
with that. You niggas is wasting so much money instead of taking all the trash. Oh, fucking the news that you showed me. The fucking
wait.
pla-
Hold
What?
on, I'm sorry. Hold on. It just,
You
this
don't
just
look
falls in with
look
your whole
around.
TV thing. Amazon just launched their Fire TVs.
They what?
Huh.
launch Fire TVs
Where?
Amazon's about to release their Fire.
like an Apple TV. So I wonder if you can.
I already
Break
have a
it.
Fire TV. Wait, what?
You have a Fire TV.
You have a Fire TV, listen.
You have a Fire.
You got a
stick.
Fire TV or a
I have a little
Is
black
Amazon
box.
brand-
Yeah, no, the TV itself will be the
Oh,
whole
an
thing.
actual television.
Yeah, like an Amazon TV.
Why? So they shouldn't
Or
do that
Apple
because they
TV.
have the
I was gonna
little
say, at
box
least
that's
they
called
live in the
a
year 20,
They-
35.
Fire TV already.
They're all
But they're gonna
gonna
get
be
rid of
blue.
that
No.
probably.
So they just launched the actual television.
Yeah,
Okay.
but no, fuck them
No,
because
fuck them.
they won't send none of the trash to the fucking Jupiter, and
It's funny
we
that
don't
you
have
speak
any
on that.
oxygen.
We don't.
Our fucking plants can't contain all the CO2 that is being emitted anymore.
Yep.
There's
shit.
too
We're
much
killing our
CO2.
oceans. Our main
Bruh,
thing is in
we
the oceans.
need to send the trash to fucking Jupiter.
But trash don't. emit
Yes, it
CO
does.
Carbon
What are you talking
dioxide,
about?
don't it? I thought it was just methane.
We need to stop
mean,
driving
I
cars.
recently found out that how much it would like
Cost?
cost to send
All the trash?
trash to the sun.
How much?
It would cost $1 billion per kilo, a couple kilos.
How many,
Elon.
Expensive.
how many kilos of trash do we have?
This nigga out here wasting money.
How many
Elon.
kilos of trash
The
do we have?
fuck? Listen,
kilo.
sir.
I need
It's
you
our
to
livelihood.
I need you to
I
take
need
a
a
brick.
number.
I can give you a number because I mean we probably have like thousands upon millions of kilos worth of trash.
Elon.
So we have.
Okay.
So
The fuck?
it takes $1 billion per kilo. How much is a kilo in pounds?
Kilo.
It's like a pound and a half, 2 pounds, maybe.
So per 2 pounds,
Did you see that
let's,
video?
every 2
He had
pounds
to
of trash,
reevaluate his plane.
it was $1 billion.
That's
To
funny.
send it to the moon because it's like I said, the expense when it comes to shooting things into space
Is
is
the
the rocket
gas.
fuel
Mhm.
because the heavier something is.
I gotta
the more-
So,
wait.
I'ma just put this
how do
out
I-
there.
Time out. Before you do that, if we send 180-pound motherfuckers, 150-pound motherfuckers to the moon, and it don't cost us $1 billion, why does it all of a sudden cost us $1 billion to do the same with trash? We can't put them in the seats.
No. It costs us around that much. That's why we only get.
Elon Musk has been launching
That's
ships
because-
every day.
I-
of the-
listen, the shit
He's
that he
pulling that
launching.
money out of his pocket.
Listen,
So-
Elon.
So what you saying
Got
is
money
we got
to
billion-
waste,
We got
clearly.
enough. So we got enough billionaires. So what you just told me is we got enough billionaires to pull it off.
Yeah, the
Cool.
billionaires could do it.
So
Good
we,
luck.
so yeah, we cool. So we need to save the planet. So my plan is still right on board. Bet, like they said. Fuck
My
you talking
plan is
about?
on board.
Yeah,
Nigga.
you
Nigga,
niggas.
none of these niggas is on board with the plan.
I
They
know.
don't know shit about the plan.
Hey, do they? Hey,
All
What
the
the
hey,
fuck?
going into space though.
hey,
Bet.
hey, do you niggas want to die or do you niggas want to have some semblance of a life and have a planet to come back to?
No, they're not trying to save this bitch. All the billionaires are trying to leave this bitch.
Yep.
That's what they're trying to do. They're not trying to save it. They're trying to leave.
Facts. How?
Bezos is like, hey, in the future, I want space stations so our population can expand to the fact that the space stations can hold trillions of people around Earth. They're not trying to stay on Earth. They're trying to lead this
We
bitch.
need to stay here. It's so
He's
beautiful.
like, Bezos believes we're not meant to be here anymore. We're meant to lead this bitch.
This
So,
nigga, a
yeah.
whole
See, I
alien.
told you.
Anyways,
Wi-Fi on the fucking moon is his plan. I already figured it out. He gonna reverse engineer. Once he put them satellites out, it's gonna send a signal outwards as well as towards Earth, and then he's gonna have a two-way Wi-Fi, and then now we gonna have Skype, and we're gonna be having Skype sex on the moon, and then you're gonna be able to see some real freaky shit because she gonna be in the air, no gravity, titties out,
no
floating.
gravity.
Where did this go?
I looked up
I
like,
looked up,
wait a
like,
minute.
Them gonna have
It
Skype
was-
We
sex.
didn't even get.
It went to an episode of Task.
It did. It went straight to Task.
Yeah,
Y'all could view that on Task.
yeah. Check out Task.
Niggas don't be talking
It's like a
about
forever
we
long
talking
joke of ours.
about
This
Niggas don't
bitch forever.
fuck
Task
with
is
Task.
featured in every fucking episode.
Yeah.
Partner with
Gotta
Amazon.
plug
Yeah.
that shit.
Gotta be okay.
They can get y'all Task subscription.
Right.
It's only $1 a month.
Pretty much.
Nigga.
Sure.
You don't have to put your credit card information in.
Yes.
That's what they say on all the porn ads. You
Yeah.
don't have to put your credit card
But-
information in.
Yeah, okay.
What news did you have, Marcus? Because that was all my science news.
Yeah.
We ain't got no air and spaceships.
Tell me how I'm supposed to be
So that
with
means I
no
ain't got to say
air.
he did SpaceX this week. So I ain't got to talk about SpaceX this week. You know, it's whatever. You want to know what our government is planning to do in space with our money?
What?
Go to this asteroid, right?
What?
This is golden. This is asteroid that's close to us.
You said it was golden. They go in there to get the gold.
Yeah. It's gold, platinum.
You know how expensive that shit about to
It's
be?
gold, platinum, and what else was it?
I need some. I need a grill.
I'm trapped.
I need a grill, man.
It's gold, platinum, iron, and nickel.
What is that? Motherfucking asteroid gold.
Damn, are we running out of gold
It's
though?
predicted to be worth
Yes.
all the metal on this whole
Time
thing
to
is
go, y'all.
predicted to be worth a gargantuan 10,000.
Wait, we running out of helium too.
10,000
Time to go.
quadrillion dollars.
It would
What
literally
kinda-
bankrupt. It would like fuck up our whole economy if we brought that into like that much money or like anything worth that much into our economy.
Can we do it?
Can we do it?
And-
Let's do
We
it.
do it. I
Yeah.
mean, they're working on
What's
it.
the budget?
I mean,
Fuck it.
realistically, I feel like we pay off all the debt. Everybody go back to square one, and now shit. All right,
I mean,
everybody
alright,
got big
so-
I
pockets
don't know if
now.
I want to
know
pay
what?
off
Now
debt
we-
that ain't mine.
It's
though.
only
No, but I'm
75
not saying
trillion.
I'm saying realistically, what would happen is the countries would probably get together,
Mhm.
and if all the nations get together, go get it, bring it back, boom. All right, we about to bust this down, pay off whatever debts we owe to each other, and now we playing on a even monopoly board again.
Like I said,
we about
it's
to go. It's
worth
basically a
lot
board
more
reset.
than we're worth.
Yeah, but that's why we. But now we hold that
Well,
money.
we gonna
'Cause
go
we're
get
only
that
worth, Like,
shit.
it's hella more. 'Cause, like, our world
Motherfucking-
economy is only worth 75 trillion.
Captain
Yeah,
Gorbatron
but
gonna
I-
come
what I'm
down
saying
here
is-
Captain
but that just becomes a
Gorbachev.
board
Get
reset.
that shit right
Right,
back.
right.
And now it's like a technology race. We have so much more money to dump into our infrastructure. So I don't really see it as something that ruins it if we're able to
Captain
like divide it.
Captain Gorbatron.
NASA sending a probe in 2 years,
Captain Gorbachev.
and the probe won't get there for 4 years.
The same nigga that
So-
punched the hole in the Milky Way.
You can
Captain
pull it off if you need to.
We probably won't know what's up with it for real for the next 6-7 years for real, because they won't send a probe out to it.
That's
They won't
wild.
send a probe
man.
for the next 2 years, and the probe won't get there for about 4 years. So 2026 is when they'll actually be like checking it out for real.
That's not
seeing
too
what's
far
up.
away, for real. I'm with learning about.
That would be
breaking
dope though. But
this. They need to bring that in so we can reset this economy.
yeah, that would be dope. I hate when they be like, the world is such and such $1 trillion in debt. I'm like, who the fuck we in debt to as a world? Like, what the fuck?
$170 in debt.
Who?
I just got a couple.
Ooh, nigga, y'all need to cancel them
bills on my
debts.
credit.
Fucking World Bank.
Nigga,
all
we
right?
debt-
This
we
is
bankrupt,
Rothschild out here.
Okay?
Nah,
Yes.
y'all
No,
bankrupt
seriously.
trillion.
Seriously.
To fucking Rothschild. He like, give me my fucking money.
This motherfucker, bruh.
We're like, we ain't got it, bro.
Motherfucking trillions.
We trying to get this asteroid. We got you.
Trillions.
Nah, y'all doing debt. I ain't had nothing to do with that
Yeah,
shit.
okay.
You chattel.
I pay
Shit,
my
not
taxes,
I, nigga.
and that's
Not
it. I
I
don't know
said
where
the
the fuck.
cats. Y'all
Shit.
niggas
I know
already
my
dipping in my
dad-
shit like you doing work.
Exactly.
fuck?
Both of y'all are chattel.
I go on Credit Karma and look at my debt. Like, damn.
Everybody
You got
here
some
is a
debt
little
right
bit of
there.
chattel. Yeah, we all some chattel,
And then,
owned by the
know,
government and
they
traded
sold-
by the government.
They sold our social security numbers to the Rothschilds, so that's how they paid off their debts.
Yeah, we're chattel. They own us. That's what I meant. Our social security numbers are worth shit.
I know. I knew that.
It's like we're expected to make and produce a certain amount of money in our lifetime.
I'm about to fucking be a bum.
Fill another bridge, nigga. Fuck
Nigga,
this.
fuck them niggas.
I'm working
Yeah.
for you. Man.
Never.
Captain Gorbachev come down
Captain
here.
Gorbachev come down
Man,
here.
it's just a,
That nigga
just
coming
a-
down.
It's a global thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that's about to
Fuck
be the
them
shit,
niggas.
Captain Gorbachev.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, she said Captain Gorbachev.
I said if y'all go, we go up there and get that gold, nigga.
Captain Gorbachev
Coming right back to get that motherfucker. He like, bitch, what?
It's my
So-
asteroid.
Am
dog.
I, nigga?
This is the world debt clock.
I'm the captain. Dog.
Where we at? 22 trillion? Gabillion? Bajillion?
That's Gorbachev money.
Okay. We up there. We most in debt.
This shit is fucking stove-tarded.
But yeah,
China
it is.
next. That's because China over there.
China,
Building tunnels
they
and shit.
next, but they not
China-
even where we at though. Look at
China
us.
is building a whole bunch of tunnels and shit.
Yo, every time China
Off
move,
the
I get
sea
scared. Every time China
And all
do
this
something, I
crazy
be like,
shit. So, like,
Are they?
I talked about it on something. I don't remember what we was doing when I was talking about it. I might do it on the other podcast.
Yeah, they are building tunnels. But yeah, this is just like the world debt clock that just monitors like how the debt is going up. And as you see, it just
It's
keeps
just
moving.
going up. Like
Yeah.
What's the other side? I can't see it.
GOP.
Gross domestic productivity.
Mm.
So
What is that? How much we bringing in
yeah,
and how much we in debt?
Yeah.
So we not bringing in.
we are 87% in the negative, in the red. Yeah.
That's fried as fuck, man. I'm moving to Brazil.
World, bro.
Hey, nigga, I'm not going nowhere. They killing niggas
No,
in the
I'm-
islands.
nah,
You ain't heard
deadass,
about everybody
bruh.
dying in the fucking
Dominican Republic?
yeah.
Yeah, I heard of that shit.
I'm not. Going,
I'm about to stop smoking games because they came from over there, man. Fuck that shit.
yeah, I don't know what's happening, but niggas is
They
getting-
drinking that alcohol in this cut.
which is terrible. Everybody
That shit
getting
crazy.
taken out. And there was a hit over there in the Dominican Republic. Somebody, Big Poppy or something like that, got shot for fucking with somebody else's girl out there.
Nope.
Yeah, they put like a $10,000 hit on him. But so yeah, no,
And he from out there though.
so I'm gonna stay here.
And, you know, I always wanted to go to Mexico. Then the cartel started acting crazy. I'm like, you know what?
I went to Mexico before. It was interesting.
I don't
All the
know,
houses
bro.
had bars on the
They doing
windows,
stuff
and then it was a bunch of like army niggas just with AKs,
like,
just
just
like,
walking around casually.
hey, like okay.
Yeah, when I was in the Air Force, we weren't allowed to go to Mexico.
Yeah, we went to Mexico, but you can only go to a certain part, of course.
Yeah, no, we weren't allowed.
That's where I
do
wanted to
that
go
at all.
snorkeling
See,
at
that's the
actually
thing,
because they
though,
had
like,
that blue
if
water.
I go to another country, I don't want to go to where you want me to go because that's the tourist area, and I'm not gonna get the best experience. I'm not gonna have the
Yes,
best food.
I don't
You
hate
know what?
that.
Yeah,
That's my big
but-
thing,
Hey,
though.
shit, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna be in the resort every single day, not leaving that bitch. If
Shit.
you trying to get your head cut off.
Yeah,
See,
no.
that's why I don't want to go to these places because
No,
I
I
know
want to
what I
go.
want to do.
I
No,
don't want
I'm
to do
cool.
that. I'm gonna see
I want to go see
the
like,
nice
actual
ocean.
country itself.
that's a part of this resort.
I like to see like the
with my-
real shit, but I don't
Part
want to
of
get
this
like
resort.
too like I don't want
I
to go
mean,
to the
more or
ghettos
less,
of
it's-
Mexico.
It's
I'm
more or
alright.
less
Super
the great
adventure stuff, like-
late Anthony Bourdain's
I'm
fault,
alright.
but like
The
Yeah.
only place that I'm going to that's real is like the Jamaicas, and
Oh, I love Jamaica.
but that's because like I have like real Jamaican friends that are from
I love
there that
Jamaica.
would take me there and like we could stay with their families and
Yeah.
I'd be well protected and taken care of.
Yeah,
But I'm not going to any country where I don't know anybody
I love
and just
Jamaica.
going to explore and being like Blues Clues out in this bitch.
Yeah, I'm
That's
definitely
exactly
wanting to
what I
explore
wanna
around
do.
Jamaica for sure.
Didn't North
That's
Korea
exactly
send
what I
back
wanna
like
do.
a
I'm
dead
just
boy
gonna keep his ass
to the
here at home.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
throw
these
him
other
around the
countries be
States.
doing
And they
all
was
kinds-
trying to say like they ain't torture him and shit like that.
Yeah, the other countries be doing wild shit to Americans, so I'm super good
Yeah, I
and
don't want none of that.
and
I
yeah, so
don't
I'm-
want none of that, but
so
I
I'm
also
here
don't
with these
feel like that's
resorts.
gonna stop me from doing all of that. So
Well, see, with
like,
Mexico,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take my chance with Mexico. I'm gonna take
No,
my,
like Mexico.
I'm not fucking with Mexico,
Yeah.
Dominican Republic,
Yeah,
Russia.
like if I see too
I'm
much
not-
on the
I'm not
news,
fucking with
I'm
Russia.
I definitely would proceed with
And
caution.
I will go to. I will go to
Russia.
Jamaica again though. They
Yeah,
so
I'm not
they
going to
was sick
Russia
as
either.
fuck.
That
I
shit
love
look
Jamaica.
dirty,
I will go
don't
to
it?
Jamaica.
Oh,
I
I'm
want
sorry.
Virgin
I don't mean
Islands,
to
That's
offend
not
no
vacation.
Russians, but it don't look like a fun place to go. I'm
the
not
Caribbean.
gung-ho to
I would go to
Moscow.
Japan. I'd go to China. Even though I hear
Oh.
China's super dirty.
I probably
Just
would,
because
I would
of
go to
how
like Japan,
much of
but
the
I don't know if I would
population
go to China.
I have a friend in China.
China's dealing
Yeah.
with a lot right now.
But
China
it's-
looks like Lost Planet right now.
I have a friend that lives in China, and so like he has to have like a secret account for Facebook and shit because it's not allowed over there, so he can't be on all the time.
Wow.
Yeah, me and him went to college together because he came out here and went to Seattle in college with me, and so
I don't think social media
was
should be
great.
allowed over here
but
for
it
like
was
for real for
Just
like
stop that
every
shit.
like at the beginning of every week like niggas just need
No
like to
social
chill.
media day.
We have, excuse me, we have this thing called rights.
We do, but I'm just saying.
We have this
I
thing
think it
called
would be
rights.
good for us
It's
to.
it's gonna put people in the outrage. And
No, it's gonna put people in an outrage because they're fucking sick. Now
Yeah.
they fucking can't help but to just be on it all the time. Like people need to learn how to be without it. I was just talking to somebody about that the other day, like how you when you was kids, you would just kick it and do shit and be outside and be doing like wild shit,
Man,
walking
Can I
around
kick
like
it?
all times of the
Yes,
day and
you
shit.
can.
talking
Can I
about
kick
how
it?
like this, like
Yes,
man,
you can.
you
Can I
imagine
kick
how
it?
it'd be if you
Yes,
didn't
you
have all the
can.
technology? I'm
Like
doing
I,
that.
that's
that
how I
wasn't
grew
that
up.
long
Like
ago.
that, yeah.
I grew
Like
up like I remember
I like how
rotary
they didn't
phones.
know it.
yeah, yeah.
I remember
Dead
when the
ass. My
internet
grandma had that
started,
shit.
like,
Yep. No, I don't
what are you
remember the
talking
internet
about?
started. Well, I like wait, dude. I remember that dial up, motherfucking AOL shit,
We definitely got to record.
nigga.
So many different things
My
happen.
mama.
Because
Fucking,
while
get off the
I would be
phone.
real
I'm on the
honest.
internet.
Right.
Oh, okay.
The
Well, I
fuck?
know about that, but
That shit
before
was
that, I don't know if
crazy.
me and Ash knew what y'all was talking about. Because we was having a whole different conversation about the camera.
I saw you dancing and I didn't really know what was going on.
Yeah, but
but
Ash caught
That's
it.
what you
Me and
talking about,
Ash caught it, and y'all was having a whole completely different conversation. I was like, "This is a beautiful podcast where they're still on the mic having a conversation. I'm over here singing about can we kick it? Yes,
that's
we
how it
can."
was with me and Ash talking about Gorbachev.
Try.
Shit, how he punched that fucking hole in the rings of Saturn.
We gave him a name and
Nigga.
everything.
Fucking
Gorbacheon.
Gorbachev.
Yo, that shit sound official.
Shit, somebody listening heard
That's
it.
gonna be one of our fucking shirts.
For
Yo,
real, man,
Gorbacheon
Gorbacheon.
returns.
The motherfucking plant.
Where did he go?
Fucking.
He was staring down the wall.
I'm mad that we have a hole in our galaxy
Because
universe.
Gorbacheon.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we do have a hole in
Gorbacheon
our
got to stop
galaxy.
fucking around and breaking
Punch a
shit.
hole in the galaxy.
Hey
what he
man,
does.
we
That's
better
what
quit
the
pissing
hole
these niggas off.
What
These
else
nigga
is there good,
aliens.
Marcus?
All right,
They
so,
come
they
out from
niggas.
another
Oh.
dimension.
Niggas,
They
only
mad,
nigga will
man.
punch a hole in the Milky Way just to be
I
petty.
think I'm about to leave my mark, man. Fuck y'all.
Just to be petty.
all
Tyler's
right,
not gonna do that.
So we picked up some. We've been picking up some radio signals from space, from the distant galaxy. But our technology isn't good enough to exactly pinpoint where it's coming from exactly. We can just pinpoint the galaxy. We can't tell if it's like a neutron star giving off the waves or if it's like a civilization. We just know there's radio waves coming from this galaxy right here.
Wow.
That's about it.
But then that kind of proves the point. Like, damn, did we really create radio waves? Because if it's coming down, that
We
means
didn't
it was
create anything.
already sent out. So I'm assuming it's like light years away. So that means that space is like,
because radio waves
we're not really innovative in that shit. Like,
travel
damn,
nowhere
that's
near.
old.
I would say we didn't
Speed
create
of-
anything.
you know.
We've
Yeah, I
just
think that's
discovered how to like manipulate things,
Yeah,
Right.
in a sense.
and so radio waves were. So do
Because neutron
radio?
stars pulsate give off radio waves.
Okay, that's what I was
Okay.
just gonna ask. Is there something that naturally produces radio waves?
Yeah.
That's
why I said
interesting,
they don't know
though.
if it's like they don't know what it is. If it's
Well,
just a neutron star pulsating.
that's
in it,
disappointing.
Oh,
Too
Or
bad.
the
Right. I was
I
excited.
was
like,
hoping that it was like
Gorbacheon?
Gorbacheon.
My nigga.
That's exactly what he sent out in space.
My
nigga.
Hey, that's Gorbacheon's heartbeat right there. That's
Nigga. This shit say my nigga. Say you don't know what to say.
That nigga, hold on,
say
hold on.
say y'all don't know what to
It's
say.
like, what's name was right. It's fucking Cthulhu. It's over with. Bro.
Cthulhu. What the
I
fuck?
had a dream about Cthulhu. That shit was strange.
Stranger danger.
That's
Do
weird.
you want to share?
That you had a dream about Cthulhu.
Do you want to share your Cthulhu?
So we
HP.
was on this. It was me. It was like a Stranger Things type of deal. I was with this white family. I don't know if I was in the dream or witnessing the
I was
dream.
with this white family.
Of course.
Because only a white family would be in a car. We was driving,
In a
and the
car.
next thing we know, like it was like a blink. It was like, where are we?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
some
I
white
don't
people
know. And then we was on this boat. I'm like, we moving, but we not moving. How is that possible? I'm like, oh, we still in the car. Okay, but we not on the road. So how are we still moving? So I look up. It's this huge ass thing with tentacles, and the car is on a tentacle. And then he ends up lifting up the car and like crushes it. Then like just he bit the bitch like a Snickers, just like, and then threw it down because it wasn't satisfying his hunger. I just remember being like super scared, like I'm gonna die, but like this nigga would not eat me. That's why I was confused if I was just witnessing a dream or if I was a part of it. But he was talking, but he wasn't doing like H.P. Lovecraft make him talk like that gibberish.
Yeah.
He was actually like saying like real words. I just don't remember what he was saying.
That nigga up here, do you like Galactus?
Man, that shit was
What did he
crazy. I haven't had like a quote unquote nightmare in a while. That one really had me waking up like, what? Like right before you called Tony, right before Tony called me, I was like, oh, okay.
That nigga's his heart pulsed out in the universe, and she had a dream. He's coming.
All right.
I'm here for it. I'm ready for the whole gang. All the H.P. Lovecraft
Gang, gang.
monsters.
My nigga.
Does that mean Scientology was real?
Whoa.
Chill.
Chill, Tom Cruise. You're not.
You know they believe we have 52 senses. That's
52?
off topic. Yeah.
Ooh.
That's interesting though.
Yeah, bring up Scientology next time.
I can't because everything is secretive.
Okay,
Can you
we'll
say
talk about it off
allegedly
mic.
before
Look,
everything?
we'll talk about it off mic.
Like I told him one day, I'm like, you know what? I like women being Scientologists just to know their secrets. I don't care about nothing they doing. I just want to know what they're doing.
Marcus, a nigga in the back with the notebook.
Nigga,
52, huh? Huh? What are they?
Scientist.
How do you join Scientology?
You have to take a test.
Gotta suck Tom Cruise's balls.
Yeah, wait, you got to take a test.
I'm telling you, the episode of South Park when they were talking about Scientology, they were not playing.
What kind of
everything
test
they
you
were talking
take?
about. It's like I don't know exactly what the test is. You want me to Google it real quick?
Like an intelligence test?
Something in a sense.
I want to take that. I could pass. I mean, I'm good at tests. I generally don't study, and I generally get A's, so I'm pretty confident in my ability to pass. And if I don't pass, then I didn't
Do
lose
you
anything.
believe in the shiny boiled egg people?
Yes,
Yes.
with no hesitation.
Shiny boiled egg.
Yeah, they been out here. What you talking about? I seen one yesterday in my backyard, planting tunas. Hungry as a bitch. Tried to eat me, but I ran.
What is your name? Yes.
Yes. You know, I'm here for the. I'm here
It's
for
a
the shits.
personality test.
Oh, I can pass that. I'm
It
here.
says
For
your first step to find out more can be a simple. I'm at an actual website. Can be the free personality test. You gotta take a personality test. I'm
What
pretty
the
sure there's
fuck?
an entry. That you have to pay a fee to go in there too.
Of course.
It sounds like a cult.
A lot of people believe it is a cult.
What kind of church you got to
Nigga, is you gonna tell? Nigga, first question.
They do make you. No, they do make you sound.
Have
like
you
not secretive,
ever-
but you gotta tell
Is
secrets and
you
stuff.
Told.
a
That's why,
snitch?
like,
I
it's
would
so secretive
tell.
and whatnot.
You know what I would do? I would leave and I would tell. Because after I sign the NDA saying that I'm not going to tell, you know what happens when you tell, when you sign an NDA that says you're not going to tell? They sue you.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got shit. What y'all gonna take? What y'all gonna take that's really gonna matter?
Go
I'ma
take my
learn all your
Jordans?
secrets, and I'ma tell
Here.
the world.
You have these Jordans, and I'm gonna go write this book.
Oh,
Thanks, bye.
Google trying to make me do that app. I'm good, Google. I don't want that app. They have an
Oh,
app.
hell no. Fuck the app, nigga.
Yeah. What else in the science? world?
Okay,
Is
last
that
thing
it?
I have about science is some Chinese scientists that got out here and made a AI that we created the universe, right?
I lost those
Simulation.
candies you gave me.
Continue, Marcus. Look, continue, Marcus. Yeah, how did you put them in your pocket?
I don't have them. I checked my pocket.
Check again. I saw you put them in your pocket.
You're right. I found them.
I know.
Thank you.
Only unconscious reconstruction. Where
Had to take a commercial break. Back to Marcus and science.
Where the host is high.
Very fucking high.
Lost his candy.
I did. I was so
In his
sad.
pockets.
I was so sad that they were gone. I was like,
he's like, I
All right,
can't
so-
find them.
I couldn't.
I
I hate y'all.
I
I hate y'all
can't
so much.
find them, Ash.
You know what? Go ahead, Marcus.
Find the candies.
Do you know where the burst of star has wandered off to?
I'm sorry, Marcus.
No.
Fruit punch and a wild berry.
I
Wherever
apologize.
did they wander to?
All right, so Chinese engineers have created basically an AI that simulates the universe, right? Now, this AI that started doing things that they can't explain when simulating universes. So it created a universe, like it's starting to create its own data, learn, and create universes in the sense that it was never given data for. Like it created a universe in which the universe, instead of having matter, it was all dark matter. And they're like, and the scientists right now at this point still don't know how the fuck it's doing this. It's just creating many universes out of its own self, out of learning, they don't know. I can't explain to you how it's doing it. It's just doing the damn thing.
Well,
Yep.
get to building that second Earth, I guess, bro. I don't know.
What's the point of creating universes?
Chop.
That's interesting.
They're trying to, their purpose of doing what they were doing when they were trying to, it's just scientists trying to learn about the creation of the universe and whatnot. And they try to create an AI in which it could possibly simulate what the beginning of the universe was. And what
Maybe
the
they're
creation of the
witnessing
universe
how
was.
God did it. Random as fuck. and unexplainable.
Because like I said, they're so perplexed by it because it's creating things that it never had information for, it never learned about, it never
It
was
was
taught
like,
about.
well, y'all want me to do the universe the right way? All right.
An example,
Bet.
like, it'd be like, okay, it's
Hold
like
my beer.
imagery, right? You're teaching machine imagery. It's like, I only gave you pictures of cats and dogs, but somehow you created a picture of an elephant. How did you do that? I never
Nigga,
gave you that.
You told me to create the universe.
Yeah.
Not create what you showed me.
Well, maybe that's what it's doing. But like I said, they have no explanation for it. They can't explain how it's doing what it's doing.
Imitating God.
Hey, Chinese scientists. Chinese out here.
They be on all kinds
Every
of stuff.
time China
Maybe
moves,
that's
I
what they
get
got down there
scared.
in them damn
They have tunnels.
Cause they look. I don't. Why they building tunnels?
You
We
know
don't
there's
even
a
know.
city that only has like a population of 14 people, and all of them work at this one company, and the entire city is empty. Like the roads are empty, everything is empty, and it's super secretive, and no one knows what goes on inside of there. I think it's in China.
No, didn't know that.
I mean,
Yeah.
the Chinese, like China, China has pyramids, right?
Mm.
What China did was they covered all the pyramids with live growth and whatnot. So like they just look like mounds
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
hills and shit. It's like, hey, stay the fuck away from here.
I think that's what they did in North America for
Don't
real.
come near our pyramids. Matter
Think
of fact,
so?
these aren't pyramids. These are hills. Don't even look at them.
Yeah, they won't let nobody fly over them. I think that's what they did to our mounds. I think that those was pyramids at one time, and they just started covering it with growth and shit. I swear on everything. I think they pyramids. Yeah, because this pyramids all over,
I mean, especially
everywhere.
like the Southwest and stuff.
I want to see the Antarctica pyramids. That's what I'm fucking really interested in. What are you hiding?
What the Antarctica thaw.
Well, nigga, I was about to say, nigga, we almost there.
We working
Now,
on
will
it.
we get there to see it?
I mean, Antarctica.
I don't know.
Starting to
To
like
go to
thaw in random
Antarctica.
like spots.
Shit.
Oh,
So you like have huge frozen patches and it'd be like random just spots. It's just like open water.
But we're not even allowed to go to Antarctica.
right.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Not without scientific
Clarence.
clearance. And then you're only allowed to certain parts of Antarctica with that scientific clearance.
What are you hiding, you beach niggas?
Beach nigga.
I want to know.
Some people believe there's alien base down there.
I hope it is.
Probably
I hope
is.
Hitler
Gorbachov.
did go down there also. Hitler
Well.
was down there, so-
That
Yo.
tells you something.
It's a book called The Black Sun. I forget his name. Peter. Fuck. When he was talking about the what they was really trying to do with the World War II, and I read all about the Nazis and shit.
Yeah, Nazis was
Crazy. They was into some shit.
I mean, that's like the story for Hellboy too.
I love Hellboy.
Yeah, Hellboy's whole little story comes out of the Nazis, and the Nazis doing a whole bunch of trash and
Whole
bullshit,
bunch of shit.
And they got into some occult shit and summoned them. So, yeah,
I love Hellboy.
that stems from the Nazis in World War II. Yeah, but that's all I have for science, though.
Okay.
That was a good science.
Look at you being a good sciencer.
Yeah, there you go. Good word, sciencer. Great job sciencing, Marcus. You scienced right.
Also, stay out the
definitely
water in
science,
the
right.
Bahamas.
Huh?
Stay
White
out the
people.
stay out the
Sharks
water
out there eating
in
people.
Oh,
Bahamas.
Oh.
Because of
that's if you white, don't go out there.
I
Yeah.
thought he was saying,
Look,
no,
look.
stay out of the water. It's because of white people. Like, damn,
Oh.
wait.
No. The planet's attacking that. Y'all better chill.
Wait a second.
Shit.
The sharks don't eat people. Sharks don't do that to people. Like, that's weird. They don't, man. Like, a shark attack, they bite you and they let you go. Like,
Oh,
sharks don't
oh,
eat you.
I do have a question before I talk about pop culture.
Mm.
This is like to test our friendship and things like that because I'm just curious.
Why would you test
So-
your trip
so-
on a fucking podcast?
Because this is the best place to do it. All right, so hypothetically, if my dick was detachable, right, and I got on sweatpants that don't have pockets, and we happen to be out, and my attachment area on my pelvis doesn't work, would y'all put my dick in y'all pocket until we get back to the house?
Yeah.
I would.
Wait,
the fuck?
Look, flat out.
It's
Flat out, I would.
mostly for Marcus. It's mostly for Marcus.
I'll put you in the
Like, I would.
I was about to say,
yeah.
Fuck
put
it.
my hand.
it doesn't, like, I was like,
Shit.
first, the question doesn't sound like it's for me. I got to the end and I'm like,
Oh,
I
it's-
say put it. She probably threw that bitch in her purse, like,
Shit,
can't
I'll
have
throw
you
that
out here
bitch
dickless,
right-
bruh.
Yeah, no, shit. We can't lose
No,
the
wait,
dick.
wait.
It's safe for me.
don't you have pockets?
No,
No,
my-
he didn't have
yeah,
pockets.
my sweatpants
and
had
his
no pockets.
attachment
Yeah.
wasn't
my attachment
working.
is malfunctioning. So would you put my dick in your pocket?
Could you, like, wrap it in something?
What do you?
Like,
what do you
touch your
mean?
dick.
Wrap it in something and do what? Walk around with it? You can't just put it in your pocket
is
for
great.
safekeeping.
Oh shit.
That's real personal to me,
Just
Marcus.
put it,
I
put
would
it in
do
your
for
put it in
you.
your book bag, Marcus. Put a dick in that book
I'm
bag.
not saying I
He don't
would
never
put it in
carry
my
a
pocket.
book
I asked you,
bag.
like, could you, like,
This nigga
could you,
just
like,
had his
wrap
pockets.
it
Would you
in?
put it in your
So,
pocket?
Like, I just, like, put it in my pocket, so just like.
Yeah, I can put it
put it
in
in like a
I can-
paper
I can
towel
put-
and put it in
yeah.
your
I
pocket.
don't want to touch your dick, nigga.
Yeah, I can wrap it up, or I can even put it in your pocket as long as you're willing to put it in your pocket
All right,
for
cool,
me.
I got you.
All right, so you put it in your pocket. All right, that's all I wanted to know.
This
I just
nigga
don't
was
wanna
real
touch it.
hesitant. He was like, "Wait a second, bro, bro,
Pause.
bro."
We
He hit
just-
you with.
like, we just-
I'd hit you with the bro.
Bro,
Can we stop at McDonald's first so we can grab the hamburger sheets? I can roll that bitch. Don't make me touch your
But
dick.
if I'm just out and about and we ain't got nothing, you gonna have to just put it in your pocket.
Just got to wash your hands. You got some hand sanitizer.
I mean, realistically, you could probably open your pocket. This is
But,
what
hey,
I would
bruh,
do. I would
you gonna
hold
have to
my.
get that shit fixed.
I would just tell the person.
I'm
I
not
would
carrying your
tell
dick
the-
again. You hear me?
I would be like,
This
hey,
the last time I'm gonna carry your
You hear me?
dick.
Keep this dick to yourself.
Keep his dick on shit.
Nah,
Get some
like I
fucking
would just
super
tell
glue.
Marcus, hey, if his dick was detachable and it was malfunctioning, you got to put it in my pocket. And when we get to the house, you have to reach in there and take it out of my pocket. At no time am I touching your dick, but I'll definitely
Help you out.
transport
Yeah.
it in my pocket.
Yeah, you can't be out here.
But I'm
without
not
your dick.
touching the dick. But you can put it in my pocket if as so necessary. Hopefully I got on sweatpants, so it's baggy pockets and it ain't really like on me. Like if I had on jeans, I'd be real upset. Feeling another dick against
goddamn.
my thigh. That'd be real awkward.
No, then it's fucking bulge on your legs, on your thigh. What the-
How do you explain this?
You got a second dick on your side? What the fuck? What is that?
Would y'all fuck with a nigga with two dicks?
Hold on. It'd be like, Kevin
probably
Gates song, you know, I got
not.
two dicks on me.
Probably wouldn't.
Oh my god.
No thigh
Sorry,
dick for you.
sir. I don't need side dick.
I don't need side dick.
I can fuck you
No, I
standing
don't want
up.
that fucking pocket dick. It's lit
Wash
it
that
up.
motherfucker off before you
Oh,
put it
linty
inside
ass
me. Right,
dick.
oh,
What
lint
the
ass
fuck?
dick.
No,
What
you
the
can't
fuck?
have the real shit.
Why you ain't
use
wash your
pocket
dick
shit.
off before you
Just
fuck me,
pocket
you
dick.
nasty
Use the real,
motherfucker?
Bitch,
Yeah, I
my
never
real
wash
dick
it.
for the hoe for my bitch. The fuck?
Like,
Side
just
dick for the
side.
hoes.
Just for the real.
Side dick for the hoes.
Side dick for the. I'm so mad at you. But okay, that's all I wanted to know.
I can't imagine nigga just shaking. He like, damn, I gotta switch my dick.
God damn it. Hey,
Why you got that
I'm gonna
dick
be
on?
like, I'm gonna be late. I'm about to be late. I gotta go back to the house.
Why you got this dick on? Boy, your whole friend. Why you got this dick on?
Why you got this dick on?
Marcus, why you got this dick on?
Why you got this dick on?
You only bring out that dick for special occasions. And you brought this dick out today? Where was you at?
Bet.
It's for you.
Matter of fact,
It's
let
for
me
you.
see both of them bitches.
Let me smell both.
Let me. I
of them.
was just about to say. Let me smell both of them bitches.
No, the other one I dropped it. It's dirty right now.
Fuck that.
I would have dropped it. Let me be real honest.
This don't smell like no motherfucking dirt, nigga.
Hey, let me be real honest. Hey, I used the regular dick on the wrong bitch. I'm dropping that bitch in the mud. And I'm putting on this special occasion dick that I be fucking these other hoes with. And I'm walking in the house normal. And when she see it, she gonna have all them questions. I'm like,
I dropped my dick
I
in the
dropping the
mud.
dick in the mud.
I had to put something on. I had to pee.
I'm not about to walk around with no dick. You want me out here dickless?
Oh, so now you want me to be dickless? See, that's why I can't stand your ass.
I can't
Yeah.
stand
Why
your
you
ass,
flip
man.
it?
That's how you know.
So I
man.
can't
I
stand
can't
your
stand
ass.
Niggas
Yeah,
just dickless.
you always out here trying to
Oh, I
make
don't want to let me be a man.
yeah. Just cause I got a detachable dick and shit.
The
That
fuck?
should be crazy. Cause
You
she
said you
mad
wasn't gonna
at
judge
hide
me.
your shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm with
You
you.
run around the house
So
like
you
that.
love me.
Where my dick at?
Where my dick
I
at?
know you hear my dick, bitch.
I threw that bitch out the window, bitch.
Nigga, fuck that dick.
How much
Oh
a
my
dick
God.
cost these days?
God damn, man.
That
You play too motherfucking much, man.
I got that from Rent a Dick.
was,
They gonna
I'm still
repo
making
your
payments
dick.
on this shit.
They gonna come and repo your dick if you miss a payment.
All right, guys, is that on
I'm
there?
so fucking mad you brought
We
that.
coming to pick up the dick. We coming to pick up the dick.
All right, I'm done.
Imagine the fucking renter sending nigga coming to get your dick. And a chewing gum
Like, bro, you want it? I had to come and get it.
You gonna have to come get this bitch.
gotta
I'm
hide
not
your dick.
taking the dick off of you, bro.
That's the embarrassment of the
Go
whole
get it.
community.
You're not taking
When this
it.
nigga come with the truck down the street, now everybody know you gotta
Nigga,
get your
put the dick in the box,
repoed.
bro. Just put the dick in the box.
Man, no, it gotta be a brand new company that only rent dicks. It can't be a renter center.
Can't be a
It's
renter
rent a
center
dick.
Because niggas gonna pretend that it was a TV. You know they just took the TV.
Mm-hmm.
No, nigga, that was
Nah,
you know
nigga.
that was the green van. The green van
We
come
saw
and
that
take the dick.
small, we saw that small ass box, nigga. Ain't no TV.
Hey,
in
you
that
was at
fucking
Dicks
box.
R Us getting dicks and
Nigga,
shit. Dicks R Us came and back and got they shit. Fuck is you talking about?
Hell no.
Now your dick score ruined, nigga.
Yo, dick score. Hey, did y'all know there's a dick Yelp on Twitter?
Ugh.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
No, I didn't know that.
So yeah, there's a dick Yelp on Twitter that women are going on and reviewing men.
That they fucked.
Yeah. And talking about
Trash
the date and how the dick is.
Women,
And then giving them a rate.
that's fucking terrible.
Yeah, that's a
And
little.
hilarious in theory. Definitely like when I get home, I'm gonna look. But that's terrible. That's
I'm gonna
bad.
check that out. But
But yeah,
that's,
this is a
that's
dick,
a
yo.
terrible
Cause like
thing.
if niggas did that to bitches, you're so misogynistic. That shit ain't fair. Come on
Niggas
now,
probably
get the
do.
fuck out
It's
of here. Yeah,
what's
I
that
think-
fucking
do they do
page
it
on
amongst
Facebook?
themselves? I don't know. Is it?
What's on Facebook?
So I'm gonna
no,
look at
it's
both.
not.
of
It's
them.
not one exactly like that. But is it like is this show hoe?
Oh no, that's just a copy of Is This Your Nigga on Facebook.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. It still is in a sense it's the same shit. Like
That's not rating. That's just seeing if your bitch is cheating.
it's still
This
it's,
is like,
it's the
hey,
same thing.
Me and you had an intimate situation. I'm about to go write about it.
I can see a nigga on Is This Your Hoe like shit. I fucked her ass and that shit was trash. Keep that hoe.
Yeah, but these
Like,
chicks
It may not
are-
be meant for that, but
But the
yeah,
chicks
because
on
I've seen of
Dick
Is This.
Yelp are like,
Treat you
so
just like
we went out to the restaurant. He made me pay.
Oh,
and
she.
he only gave me 15
This
minutes.
nigga-
Like they giving a real
First
Yelp
of
review.
all, this nigga thought he was doing some shit.
Yeah,
We went
like
to
that.
Applebee's.
Like yeah, they
I
giving
had
a
the 2 for
real-
10.
Yeah, they giving a real ass Yelp review on the nigga's dick.
And then I went to this
the
nigga
whole
house.
process. Yeah, all of it.
This shit was not clean, and the dick was short.
Like niggas is not doing that. Niggas be like,
Yeah,
that shit was
that's too
trash.
much. Yeah, that was
and,
too
and-
much.
And then we move it on. But women to give it a full
I didn't know it
ass
was that
Yelp.
deep.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I
full,
didn't know
that's
it
why
was
it's called
deep.
Dick Yelp. They give real Yelp reviews.
That's too
on
much.
the dick. Yeah.
Thank you for giving me something to do when I leave here.
You walk around.
I'm just gonna look. I definitely
That's
think it's a
fucked
horrible
up.
concept. That's
All right, damn, this
terrible.
nigga just took you to Applebee's with his last 20.
Yeah, like
You
hey,
fuck.
you just dogged this nigga out for no reason.
Yeah,
You
man.
probably asked him because you was hungry.
Yep. This nigga ain't even want to take your ass.
Right.
But he didn't want to really spend that much.
You want to make this shit
Also,
work.
Nicki Minaj's Queen Radio is back.
I didn't know it left.
I
didn't
And
either.
I didn't care either.
I mean,
What
either,
is
but
I mean, that's good for her,
but she did an interview with Trina.
What was
Okay.
I just remember her going off on her, and I was just like, this is not what I want to see.
Yeah, she went off, and then this episode she did an interview with Trina. China came on. They talked about being like the baddest.
I want to
lesbian
look at that
festival.
now. I'm glad that she had some other women on there.
Yeah, so Cardi B won Writer of the Year from ASCAP.
However, I did
However.
like their performance on the BT Awards. Her and
I like
Offset.
Offset's performance.
I like both of theirs. I was like, you know what?
She can't dance.
Offset. No, she really can't dance.
She didn't follow any of the choreography.
Yeah, but
So that was
Offset
I was
can
like-
dance,
yeah.
and he been could dance.
But so I liked his part, but then when she was just by herself, I was like, "Well, Cardi, why didn't you just?"
You take
Let
your
them do that.
word.
They showed you how to do this. Let's
And
do it.
Offset used to be a backup dancer for I think Whitney Houston
Yeah,
or
Whitney
some shit.
Houston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Who used to be?
Offset.
Oh, look at that nigga.
Offset.
Niggas, you know, they some interesting niggas. Just
They are,
together,
no
they-
cap.
they're just not entertaining to me. At least.
Yeah. Damn.
They done got into some things.
But yeah, Cardi B writing. What the fuck is that?
yeah. So ASCAP gave her that. So I just like I don't
Got no
understand,
writing
Me
award
neither.
For writing her music.
bruh. She don't write her music.
Who
I
you think
told
write
you
her
how it
music?
work,
I think
man.
Offset write her music.
No, it's Partisan Fontaine.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I know who writes her. It's known who is her writer.
Oh, I didn't
So
know that.
congratulations to Partisan Fontaine.
You know, Be Careful with Me.
What happened is
The
they tell
big
her-
hit that everybody was like, "Oh, it's about Offset." That nigga wrote it.
Okay.
Yeah, he wrote all. I believe he wrote Bodak Yellow. He writes all of her
You
shit.
know how to go and get it back.
Yeah, like that's her writer.
Say a
This
lot of
nigga
better
Partisan
bitches in
Fontaine.
the back. Shout out
But
to that
she
nigga
gets
though.
credited on her work, so maybe she does ad libs and shit like that. And so I think that's how they're justifying it. But my nigga, we all know that people are writing for her.
I told you she writes it down. It just
And
tells
even then, like, is the award for like something like? Did Maya Angelou get that award? You know what I'm saying? Like, what they write, is it really? I'm not gonna say it's not artistic or not creative,
But
Well,
is it-
for this,
it's
it's,
not
it's
even
like a music
important.
composer writers. So, I mean, but even if we just do
Ass
this
hat.
genre,
Does she,
or
like,
this
compose music
contemporary.
anyway? Her own music anyway?
I don't know what I'm saying. Is any profundity to what she
She's-
produces anyway?
Why they
regardless
didn't
of
get
who
one?
writing
Did
it
they
or
get
not?
one to my nigga Kendrick?
The only
Did they get one to my nigga J Cole?
not this
Did
year.
they
That's
get
what
one
I'm
to
saying.
that
I would
nigga
see if
Jid?
J. Cole got
Did
that
they get one
award.
to my nigga?
The only
Did they get one to my
thing that I
nigga?
could justify it with
They
is
gonna-
maybe they're going by sales numbers because she does have the highest sales
Yeah.
numbers.
Did they get one to my nigga Tyler?
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a big fact.
Deep breaths.
They didn't because
That's
they
what I'm
definitely
saying.
didn't.
Like, it's a lot
Think
more
of the
writers that
jellyfish.
deserve this. Just a little bit more.
Think of the
That's
giraffes.
how
Ooh.
And then Cardi B also won Best Female Hip Hop Artist
She did.
at the BET Awards over Lizzo and Meg Thee Stallion. Both women
That's
who write their own
crazy.
music
Yeah.
and can perform, and so they have the appearance and everything like that. Like in Cardi B's performance, her mic wasn't on.
Lizzo was raw, man. She busted flute out on that bitch. I'm like, ooh, shit.
She said she put some flute out.
She
God
did,
damn, what
man.
did I
Yeah, she
miss?
played
Turned
the-
on
yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, she played the flute.
oh.
She had it was her.
You
and
fancy,
she,
bitch.
like,
You fancy.
I don't know what to call. She thick. She's like a bigger
She's
girl.
Definitely.
But like,
Yeah.
like it looked good on her. Like it's
it
not
does
a bad
look good
thing,
on
but
her.
I'm,
She's
so I'm not trying to be
definitely
offensive,
thick.
but she
I don't want to be offensive, but she's
Yeah.
thick, but she's a little thicker than thick.
yeah. So that's yeah.
So you know, not to be
like
rude.
offensive or anything
Yeah.
like that.
But
like,
I
all
like
of her
the way
models,
she wear her shit though.
Yeah, but
like she raw.
that was dope. But then all her models were also like that size, but they was
Yep,
out
and they
there
was, like,
killing that shit.
yep.
And so like I was like, oh, this is a dope ass performance. Like
Yep.
because I didn't watch the whole thing. I ended up seeing like that. I caught the Tyler Perry
I only watched
speech.
whatever was on YouTube.
You
YouTube.
So YouTube number 2, YouHoop.
You
I mean,
can't
I
get
think they
YouTube.
should- I think they
Nigga, I'm
should
making my
put
own.
that in.
My own. The black
Plus
YouTube.
size,
YouTube.
Cause like plus size models and stuff like that.
Okay, that's
So I think she's just be referred to as plus size. I don't know if plus
That
size
sounds
women
right.
like to be referred to as plus size, but
plus size.
that's what, like, you know.
Yeah. Well,
They refer to
whichever
it as-
term is not offensive because I'm not trying to be offensive.
I like to
That's
be
what
referred
we
to
mean.
as Gorbatron.
I will call y'all Gorbatron.
Gorbatron.
Shit. Fucking
a
Gorbatron
Gorbatron
women
woman.
out here killing that shit, playing flutes. No, but she definitely bust out a flute on that. All of them. That shit was hard.
I was like,
Did the
okay.
flute, kept doing the
Nigga,
verse. Like
if you
was
got
doing it all.
Rihanna to stand up in the crowd, bitch, you raw. Nigga,
Yeah,
you
like-
raw. Yeah,
So.
but no, her performance is definitely raw as fuck, though.
It was
I
a good
respect
performance.
it. I respect, baby. I respect, baby. I show you. I show you.
Cardi's also facing
Cardi.
14 charges
Oh yeah.
Cardi better get it
That's
together.
said, they just picked a
Because-
great specimen of a person and give a fucking reward
because she
to.
didn't.
It was like, make her look
Bravo.
good. Make her look good. Make her look
She
good.
had a misdemeanor charge for a bar fight for some women that supposedly slept with Offset. And
Oh, yeah, I remember
She
that.
refused to plead guilty to that, and so now it's upgraded to 14 counts with which includes a minor felony for this assault. So I mean,
She
they're
trying to be
trying
the
to
new
trump up
Remy
the
Ma.
charges, but
That bitch crazy too.
she gonna eventually either
They
plead
would
out.
put
I don't
fucking
think she gonna go to
Remy.
jail. Can't take
Good
that out.
fuck
of her.
on Remy, bruh.
Cardi B ratchet. I don't care what nobody say.
Of
She gonna fight
course. Yeah.
you. She don't care where she at.
Not at all.
Yeah, so that's what's happening with Cardi B.
Oh.
Little Nas X also performed at the BET Awards. Looked a little nervous, but
why
his
you
first
take
time.
off that hat?
That's his
That's his
thing.
thing.
And the
Then
little kids
verse,
love
I'm gonna
him.
make him take off
Yeah,
his
'cause
hat.
Does Riley like this song?
She's in the Baby Shark right now, so I don't know. She keeps going around the house. Baby Shark, do 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 do. I never asked my daughter straight up, like, you like that song?
You ever played it
Baby
around her?
Shark? She probably heard it. I don't play it, but I'm pretty sure she hears it. Doing
I
her
just know that
thing.
it's really like he's real popular, like with the little kids
Is
and
he?
things like that,
Okay.
like in the elementary schools and
Oh,
things like that.
Mayfield.
A couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like all the like.
I
younger kids
watched
are
that
really
video
into
so
that
many
song.
times
That's
'cause
why
the boy
it's
in the
been
front
number
was
one for,
like-
forever.
He was living for that song.
Yeah,
Like, he was like...
yeah, that's what I said. That's what he was.
He was in the front, like, every fucking word. I'm like, man. hell nah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Did y'all try to listen to his album? Anybody?
I heard that it was pretty decent.
I heard it was.
I tried.
Oh,
Wait, that Panini song, I understand why people feel it's catchy, but I'm like,
Yeah.
bruh,
but
you want me to be teeny?
So-
I'm like,
what
all
I
right.
think is his music is for elementary school.
I mean,
Because
that could be.
that's where his job. I mean, that's where Old Town Road is really popular. It's like younger kids, 12-year-olds, shit like that. 10-year-olds, they're like for some reason in love with that song,
It's the way it
And-
sounds.
and so like
Yeah.
all of his music is really catchy and in that like fun vibe.
Yeah.
It's like super.
Be the bad boy for the little kids.
But yeah, that was
I
I
something
mean,
else.
shit, man, you better take that little wave and ride it, and
I wanted to give it a chance because it's like, damn, it is something different. And I heard that, I was like, oh,
There's also new Jussie Smollett news.
is there
Jesse.
a face from the
What else?
past, a
The
blast from the past?
Body cam images came out which show him walking around with the noose on his neck.
Jesse.
The noose,
Jesse.
the noose is super clean, and the cops are like, "Why do you have this on?" He's like, "Because I wanted y'all to see me with it." So,
Where
they
the
put
fuck
that-
you even get a noose from, my guy?
So yeah, they put that out.
Nooses are us. That was stupid.
Fucking trying to use this nigga.
Trump is crazy. He
Okay, that's a given.
is arguing with Iran,
I don't
And-
want to know why the fuck this nigga want to go back to
and-
war.
but then,
Drones got shot
but
down over Iran.
A drone.
but then also, but that's not even it. He will argue with them, and then in the next second, be like, "Oh, I'm about to attack," and then pull out of the attack. He just having real big tantrums and shit like that.
He
Because they're trying to negotiate and they not really backing down, and he trying to like force them to, and it's not really
I
working.
don't know why, like America.
Is always on some extra shit.
Yeah, like, oh, yeah, you don't do this, we gonna fight you. Ain't nobody ever been like, you know what? Nah, you got it. Everybody always fight us. Like, stop trying to threaten people with nuclear war. We not the only ones. Everybody got that shit.
Yeah, that shit
bro.
old now.
And then everybody y'all trying to fight got it too. So, like, chill the fuck out. Y'all
But yeah.
ran up in Iraq. All right, y'all lucky they ain't lost them bitches. All right.
Yeah, so no, it's
Y'all fucking with Korea.
I
You
don't know. I
lucky we
wonder
don't
why they
lost
be
them
acting like
bitches,
we got
alright?
a whole ass fucking dome bulletproof shell over the United States. Like, 'cause we don't.
'Cause we
like-
die.
We don't. Like,
The only
don't.
reason we were so good, point made, we had the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean back in the day was like a 3,000 mile wide, however long that bitch is, ocean moat. So can't shit really fuck with us. We got technology now. Chill the fuck out.
Yeah, so besides that, I mean, Tierra Marie, on to some other darker news. Singer was driving drunk.
Oh no.
And was caught. And the reason that she was caught is
I thought
because
she was about to tell me she died.
no. She's still alive.
She
She was driving drunk, and the reason she was caught is because she was only driving a car with 3 wheels, because the other tire had popped and sparks were flying from the car, and she was still driving it.
She was drunk as fuck.
Yeah, she was drunk.
Girl.
Bitch, get the
And-
fuck away from me, my nigga. What's up?
And she's previously struggled with like alcoholism
Wow.
and things like that.
That's some shit right there. Tierra, TT, baby. You need to sit down. Slow down, baby.
Come talk to me for a second.
Get yourself together. Because you got too much money. You too blessed to be doing this stupid ass shit.
And then
The hell?
what else is there? What, I got anything else? Oh, I guess, how do y'all feel about creative control and ownership and owning your own creative works?
I think it's how it should be.
Because I feel like, the reason I asked about it is because of the Tyler Perry speech and shit like that we watched. If y'all haven't seen it, y'all should go check it out on BET. It's only like 4 minutes long.
4 of them things.
Yeah, and it's definitely something I agree with. And so I wanted to know what y'all felt about it, and how y'all feel and agree or disagree. Because some niggas is like, nah, I'm just trying to go sell this work and get paid for real, and then I'm chilling.
I mean, like, I feel
and
like...
I mean, I can respect that.
it depends on the type of person it is. Because some people, like, are creatives and they create work because they love it and it's something that's, like, close to them. They put their, like, feelings and everything into their work. And stuff like that, yeah, I feel like those are the type of people that want to keep hold of their creations, always have it. I mean, sure, I can make money off it, but I want to have control over what's going on with it. Opposed to us, some other people that, like, if you look at like how rap is now, you had a whole bunch of people that came into the game. They was like, yeah, I'm just here to make money. I'm not here to create art. I'm not here to create this, that. So people like that, I assume, wouldn't really care about the rights to the creative as much as the other type. They're just here to make money. As long as they get their money from it, it doesn't matter if they own it or not. I mean, in the long term, it'd probably still be good for you to earn it because you keep it.
Fuck that. I want to
hold
all my
ownership
shit.
over it.
Yeah.
Because you still make money from it, but
I would want
they're not
to
thinking like that.
own
They're
all
like,
my
quick,
shit.
fast, in a hurry. Give me this money so I can get going. Do what I'm doing.
Yeah, when I create, I'm not necessarily creating for somebody else. I'm just doing it because that's just who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And I can definitely, I feel that if you want to create something to just be sold, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. I have no problem with that. But me personally, yeah, I do want ownership over the things I create because I feel like that's an extension of myself.
Yeah.
And I do have to be real. Like, yeah, I do want to make money and create a living off of doing some of those things.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't know, like if I ever got the chance to create something, like creating this podcast is just something that I really enjoy doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying like I'm not necessarily worried about making money, but I have so much fun doing it that
Facts.
takes precedence over me trying to market this and just be like, gotta get this money.
Right.
No, it's just something that I really just like doing and coming up with the ideas every week and getting together really dope people. But it is ours. No one else owns it, and that's what gives me that freedom over it. Like, damn, it's mine.
And we talk about what we
come
want on
together.
this
Yeah,
bitch.
we come together and we do what we want. So I definitely see both sides. I think Tyler Perry was pandering in his whole fucking speech, but that's another story. But I get the gist of what he's talking about.
Another side of that is they
My
can't
nigga
even
turned
see
to
what
Otis
the fuck.
Redding.
That's what I'm like. They can't even see what the fuck is going on right now. But we wouldn't be able to do the shit that we do.
Otis.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
exactly. It would be someone like, hey, Emily,
You need to calm down.
Yeah,
People aren't gonna like that.
It's not marketable.
What are you doing over there? I am having a whole mini concert in silence by myself. Thank you.
Facts, nigga, facts.
My just now newly found
Stop saying the N word, nigga. What N word, nigga?
You know what I got a question. Why can't white people give up the N word? Like, it's universally accepted that we can't say like the F word because that's derogatory towards the LGBT community. Yeah. So why the fuck can't y'all understand that I can't say nigga?
I mean, I feel like even to the point you just made, people still use the word because they feel like you can't tell me what to do.
But they don't use the F word.
In public.
I mean, but they're not even really like fighting publicly to get the F word.
Uh-huh.
Why is it a real fight for y'all to be able to say nigga?
Because we can't have nothing.
Facts. Facts.
I think if they say nigga too much, they're going to implode. Y'all better watch out. There's some power behind that word. Y'all say it too much, your third eye going
some niggas.
It's the one thing that we have that they can't have.
It's too much power. Like, just think about it. There's a reason why.
We can't stop them.
Emily, if you say the N word too many times, your hair gonna fall out. So think about this choice.
Like our culture.
Be a bald-headed hoe for real.
Everything they take everything from our culture.
Everything.
Like flip it. Prime example. Cornrows.
I swear, I was just about to be like, Kim Kardashian has made the braids just a fashionable asset. Like, nigga,
boxer braids.
What the fuck?
You mean cornrows?
What the fuck? Nigga, we been wearing these bitches since slavery.
I know 5 Taisha's right
Listen,
now.
the fuck?
That same style.
Kim
Get
Kardashian
that done in the salon, don't you?
sets a new trend.
Well, no.
Corn rolls.
But no.
Corn rolls.
Corned roll.
Corn
So,
rolls.
like that's the one thing that we like. We're like, cause we like, yeah, they take our, we like, oh, culture vulture, this, and that, but we don't really harp on that. It's like
We need to
the
though,
word nigga,
because
that's ours, and like that's the one thing we fight white people on the most.
facts.
Like out of everything else, it's like, don't say that, I'm gonna beat your ass. Don't do this.
I
Don't say that
smack
word,
your
that's
ass.
our
I
word, this-
smack fire out your
Black people
ass.
fight white people on nigga more than anything else.
That's a fact.
Within our culture.
I
That's
don't
a
have
fact.
like I'm not emotional towards the word nigga for real. So I feel like white people want to say it. Go ahead. I'm not gonna fight you on it, but just do know there's a reason why you probably shouldn't say it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm like, hey, you.
No, I want to
you
hit
want?
you in your mouth
If you
every
don't come
time
at
you
me
say
crazy with
nigga.
it, I don't care. But like,
I care
if
every single
you,
time.
Like,
I definitely
just
care.
understand
Yeah.
that with that word coming out of your mouth.
Yeah.
No,
It's
because you
consequences.
have
Like, I look
No.
at you a certain type of way.
Well,
Like
you
I have
catch
less
your ass
respect
whooped.
for you.
That's what I was
Honest,
no,
like,
because clearly you don't respect me because you
Yeah.
know.
you know how this is, and so I have a lot of less respect for
Yeah,
you because you feel comfortable with
yeah.
saying that.
It's more or less
Like
with
we
me,
have a
it's
white
like-
boy around us that uses the word, and I feel the way August feels about that shit. You shouldn't do it.
Alcina? Oh.
Like it no.
I'm just
No. The white boy that y'all both thought was pretty with the long hair.
Oh, that white boy.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus said it
He's
was
Oh,
like,
pretty.
yeah, he's not
Oh,
about.
damn,
No, he doesn't say.
G?
It. He doesn't say.
Okay.
It. He doesn't think that you should say it.
Okay.
And we both
Okay.
know
Damn, you
another-
fine as fuck.
That's so bad. But like, he's been in a debate with somebody else who does say it, and so but I see his perspective on it. Like,
He my
and
nigga,
y'all,
bro.
like, you don't have respect for us if you feel the need to say it. Like, why is it necessary to say?
Right.
And I think that's how I feel. Like, why do you need to take that extra step? It's a lack of respect towards me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I look at it. Like, if you had respect towards me, you wouldn't say. You wouldn't even.
Well, why would you want to though?
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. It's not. It's more or less for me. It's like I'm not going to become aggressive towards you for you using the word. I don't. It's not.
If
not
it's
that serious
used,
to me. You're not.
Yeah, it's
if you're
not-
not like
yeah,
if you're
it's
not.
like-
coming
I don't
at
have to
me
be
aggressive-
aggressive.
that's
to
what
check
I'm
you.
saying. If it's
Like, I'm
used
not gonna
at
become
you
aggressive.
in
You
an
say it,
aggressive
well,
sense,
you say it. I
then
mean, I
yeah.
can't control the words
If
coming out of
you
your
saying
mouth.
it to
But
me
like I said,
disrespectfully.
if people around me
I know I
become
can.
aggressive towards
I
you,
can control the words coming out
That's
your
fine.
mouth. I'm gonna tell you like this: the first time you say it when it's not aggressive, because it don't gotta be aggressively used towards me. You could just say it in passing conversation. Hey, don't say this shit around me no more. I'm gonna say it just like that. It's not gonna be aggressive. It's not gonna be hostile. But now you've been warned.
Been
So
warned,
I've
bitch.
let you know, hey, I don't like that. And we could debate about it if you want to. I'm open to the debate. But at the end of the day, don't say that shit around me no more. Now, if you say that shit around me, you directly disrespected me. Bet. Now I'm gonna disrespect you by putting my hands all over you. Cause you've chosen to disrespect me at this point. You chose that.
For a nigga.
So here we are.
Nigga.
Cause like I don't go around using other racial slurs.
And that's what be killing me. Like it's very rare that you hear us as a whole using racial slurs towards white people. At least for me.
Or any race.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
So
like it's very rare.
If we can manage not to go around not using all of these words in the fucking dictionary, I'm sure y'all can manage not to use this one.
Yep.
And if not, you can just accept getting hit in the mouth sometimes. I think those are both fair expectations.
I accept that fully. Because like I'm saying, if like I said, I'm not going to become aggressive towards you unless you're using it like in a way towards me. But if people around me become aggressive towards you, that's your problem. I'm not stepping in between.
Ain't nobody about to fight your fight, bitch.
I'm not stepping into it. You know the repercussions of the word coming out of your mouth. So now you have to deal with the repercussions. Like these niggas probably about to beat your ass. And
Pussy
I'm gonna
boy.
look at you because you know already.
Very true. And I think I just have one last thing for the pop culture segment. And it goes along with this question. How do y'all feel about faking suicide to get your significant other back?
Fuck that shit.
And the reason I ask is because it came out in the news that Trisha Thompson threatened suicide.
Who is this?
The basketball player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tristan Thompson on the Cavs.
Okay, I thought you said Trisha. I was like,
no.
who's that?
Oh, no.
But I got you.
Tristan?
Yeah, Tristan Thompson.
Oh, we kept
Okay.
saying Trisha.
That's okay. Thank you.
This
side of the room heard Trisha. Like, who is that?
Who the fuck is Trisha?
Okay, so
Tristan Thompson threatened suicide to Khloe Kardashian, trying to get her back.
Weak as fuck.
So the reports came out, but then he came out and the dude was like, I didn't threaten suicide or threaten to kill myself. What I said was, I didn't want to live without her.
Mm-hmm.
And some other he basically said, I said I didn't want to be here on this planet. I didn't want to live without her, but I didn't say I wanted to kill myself.
Boy, if you don't get your bitch ass up out of here.
Him not wanting to be without her.
You sound dumb as fuck though, because you just been doing her wrong in the public life for like how long?
Please, baby,
The
please.
fuck, like,
Please.
nigga,
She's jerking
stop
you
it.
off under the table right now, Tristan.
Like, bro, you just had a whole
Baby,
ass
it was an
baby
accident.
on her. Like, what the fuck? What's wrong
Nah.
with these niggas?
I've been like that with somebody. So we got into this argument, and he came into the room like, "Is there anything you want to? Would there anything be anything you want to say to me before I died?" I'm just like, yeah. Sometimes, occasionally, I like to watch gay porn. And he was just like, this was after like a big argument, like a big. He was expecting me to say something super profound.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I just like to watch two dudes. And he goes away, and does it, whatever. I'm mad. We both fuming or whatever. So I go downstairs to do laundry. And then I see like this. He ties up the sheet around the thing in the basement. And I'm just like, I look down here just like, why would you do that? Because I feel like at the core, when people do that, they're trying to emotionally manipulate you.
Yes.
Into being like, tell me you'll never leave and tell me you'll take care of my emotions. And when
No.
he did that, I didn't even bring it up because he wanted me to find that goofy ass shit right there. So suicide is nothing to be looked frowned upon, but I also know when I'm trying to be played and trying to harp on my emotions. So I can see how maybe the media blew up what he said, because I've been in that situation. Like, I don't want to live without you. I've been on that side of the situation. So like I said, if somebody's doing that to you, don't fall for that shit. Tell them to call the 1-800 hotline.
Facts.
Tell them to go to the emergency room so you can go to a psychological help. But you're not going to do that to me and make me feel bad for your shitty decisions.
Yeah.
Ash, thank you.
Yeah, sounds alright.
You summed all that shit up, man.
Like, never.
Sum that shit up.
That's all I have.
Never that serious.
I'm not killing myself for no nigga. Like,
I mean, I've been pretty down, but I've never gotten to that point.
I'm gonna tell y'all a story too, but I can't tell it on here.
Okay.
Alright, gotcha.
But yeah.
I'm going to remember. But we can go ahead and go to your segment.
Segmentos.
I want a fucking song. I'm
I'm
gonna play this song for y'all.
Big ass.
Play that little shit. Hey. Uh-oh, we got the stripper moves.
Big ass. Hey.
Whoa.
National Closer,
Hey,
like, I don't know
Put
what's
the
happening.
dick, take the dick off.
I saw a shadow. I'm like, this is not okay, but I'm going to still watch. This is not okay.
Look at Kai.
Look,
I bet,
Look,
yo, this is not okay.
The fuck, this nigga down here dancing?
You're kinda like,
Hey, can I come through?
That nigga is the nosiest nigga.
I got
in
some
the world.
dollars.
Oh my god.
I just
You probably do.
Dog
I just want to lean on you.
Get some treats.
Anyway, so I guess one of the questions I thought about, I don't know why I was thinking about this, but one of the questions that I'm going to ask now is, what would you say to your younger self about sex before you had sex? And I don't know what, I feel like I would tell myself, like, it's okay to express what you really want and how you feel and how you want to be treated. Like, you're not just there for them. You here for yourself too, to enjoy yourself. This is not a one-sided thing. They can't just, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get your rocks off too, you got to be more vocal about what it is that you want. Men are not just, you don't have to put yourself in that situation where you just an object.
Facts.
And even if then, like, even if you are having, because this was like, I was just thinking back before, like, my hoish phase, where I was like, damn, I feel really bad. I'm like a little space where I was just like, really, like, oh my God, what did I do with my youth? And I'm like, nah, you just did what young people do. Like, you
Pretty
just
much.
you had your good times, and that's it. I wish I could have told myself that in those moments where it was like, oh. But yeah, basically, I would tell myself, like, you're not there for a dude, no matter how much. I wouldn't say that's perpetuated, but I will say that I was never taught, like, hey, you're here too, and you have feelings, and you know how you want to be touched and all that shit. So that was my thing.
I think that was good advice for self. I do.
Sorry, mine can't be as deep.
Yeah, mine's not gonna really be that deep.
No.
Mine's just gonna be like, hey, you know, you probably should have started fucking these bitches a little sooner. And I mean, fuck these niggas still. And if you want some dick one day, probably not. But I mean, it's still a possibility for you. But just fucking get what you want from the jump, bitch. Like, you didn't have to run through these niggas. You could have just ran through some bitches. Let me stop talking like that, man. That's so disrespectful. I'm such a loving individual. I really am. I'm really a relationship type of person. So
you feel like being with the men somehow, do you feel like you learned from, like, being with men and then being like, okay, this is definitely not something I want? And then it was like, all right, I'm just going to be honest with myself.
I did learn from being with men, but my best relationship ever was with a man. So, I don't know. And that's still, like, he's still my best friend to this day, but that's just the friendship.
Right.
As far as sexually, I don't know. I just feel like I got some good shit. And these niggas that I was fucking with in my whole phase, y'all just got me, man. Y'all just got me. Y'all didn't deserve this shit.
Yeah, that was.
But my mindset at that time was like, listen, man, I'ma fuck because I want to fuck. It ain't about you. So, but I didn't need to go through that portion of it with a dude, in my opinion. So, but y'all niggas know who y'all is. You know, better be thankful.
The lucky few of you niggas.
You better be
goddamn.
You better feel lucky, nigga.
Right, because when I came out of high school, a nigga start finding me attractive. I'm like, so I'm just gonna give you some pussy because I don't know what else to do.
I mean, shit.
You think
my God. I went through a whole phase of like, I'm about to fuck his ass. Yeah, I'm about to ride that shit.
Yeah, mine is very much like I can't.
Then I'm about to dip out, and I got my own condoms.
And I got my own condoms.
I do, nigga. I'm out here buying my own condoms, nigga. Fuck y'all.
That's cool. I saved some money. Shit. I appreciate you.
No,
You a real one.
I ain't trust niggas.
I'm about to go get some swishers.
Fuck
I ain't even
that.
really want
Get your swishers there, nigga.
I ain't really want to spend these couple
I
little
just
dollars
spent a
on
whole
this.
little 4 on this 3-pack.
Good.
Shit.
Because realistically, I was going to buy the one.
Condoms?
I was going to
no,
go to the
dead
corner store
ass.
and buy the
Right.
2 for the
About one
$2.
No, you definitely go to the gas station and get one for $1.
Exactly. I'm buying the 2 for the $2. And I'm sad now because I ain't getting no swishers. But since you got it, I'm getting these swishers. I appreciate you. You a real MVP.
Gang, gang.
Yeah, gang out here. That's what we need. Help.
And you know what? I'm not even about to say that. I was about to say it,
But nah, I wouldn't really tell myself shit except for that I didn't need to cheat on my girlfriend.
Aww.
To like, I mean, and it's just mostly because
Aww.
no, like mine is mostly because like my first sexual experience, she was like, "Oh, you can't be a virgin. Your dick is dope." So if my dick was like that in the beginning, I ain't even need to cheat. The only reason I was cheating is so my dick would be good. If it was already good, then I could have just.
You ain't no virgin. The fuck,
That was like her literal words. You can't be a virgin.
nigga. You
And
in
that-
this shit?
And I was like, shit, you right. I'm in this shit, yeah. And I was here. I was having a great time. It ended horribly, but I was having a great time. But we ain't got to go there. But yes, I wouldn't really tell myself shit. Like, other than that, like, yeah, I fucked I can't even really say a whole bunch of people. I fucked, like, people when I wanted to, but, like, I don't really regret that. Like,
No, I wasn't coming from like a sense of regret. It's just like
no, but I don't think, like, y'all regret it. Y'all just feel like.
I just
had
feel like-
certain
I feel
things
like
that
they
y'all
didn't
coulda told
deserve it.
yourself,
yeah.
Or, like, you didn't deserve it, or you might have been doing
Fuck
it
niggas.
instead of, like, doing it solely because you want to do it. Maybe you're doing it because the guy wants to and things like that.
Yeah.
I never felt any of those type of, is what I was saying. Like, so not necessarily like a real regret, like, oh, I wish I hadn't done this, but just like certain things that you would have, like, given yourself the keys to.
I got the keys.
I guess maybe I wouldn't have fucked as much. I mean, but back then I like now I
Like, would you, all right, before you found like a waste of time, bitch? Like, bitch, I don't even know why I gave you this dick. I gave you premium.
so
Not
like the
waste my
conversation
time.
that we were having in the car, where
I
now
had a
it's
nigga
like,
like that.
a chick is just like, if I don't like, so before, yes,
Mhm.
I would find those wasted time bitches, and I would still invite you over to get this dick. Now I'll find those wasted time bitches and be like, I ain't really got no time to give you this dick. But I don't really feel no way about me having to do it back then, because back then I wasn't focused. I didn't really have nothing else to be doing anyway. So slinging dick seemed pretty productive.
He's slanging
I
dicks.
actually got a question about that. I don't want to ask the dudes. Do y'all think that y'all should be taught more about? Because like women are taught that we have something super precious, and like only certain amount of niggas. Like before you have your virgin, before you have your, make sure that you comfortable with the dude and all that. Do y'all think men should be taught like y'all
these
dicks is
hoes.
precious too? Like don't be dishing that shit out to
Get
any
these
old
hoes.
female.
Get these hoes out here, son.
What?
Men, for the most part, are taught, hey, look at that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think that anybody should be taught that their genitals are precious. I think that children should be taught that their energy is valuable, and exchanging energy with people, regardless of it being sexually or not, and especially when it is on the physical level, can be detrimental. But other than that, I don't think that there's anything like super special about my dick outside like it is my dick. I mean, I'm dope, but
I think
It's
it's
not like nothing.
something very special about my vagina. I'm just gonna put that out
I
there.
mean, all right, so
Your personal
like
one.
me being confident. Like,
I
my
agree
dick
with
is-
what you're saying, though.
Like, no, my
like
dick is
all
amazing,
the way,
but,
100%.
like, I don't think it's special in the
But-
sense of like, oh, I gave my virginity away and I didn't treat it the right way. Like,
Oh no,
Nah.
not like that way.
more
But
so like, I shared my energy with a lot of people that was a
That
waste
I
of
agree
my
with,
time,
though.
and that was probably
Yeah.
a waste of.
Do
my
you wish
energy.
somebody
Your
would have told you
energy.
that at first or
Yeah,
no?
yeah, like
and then I took on this other person's energy.
So maybe that would be something I would tell myself. It's like,
That's
hey,
great advice.
protect your energy and figure out the people that you want to exchange energy with. Like, it can be a whole bunch of people, but just make sure that energy is the type of energy that's like fulfilling or providing something to you, and not the type of energy that's like draining and putting you into a negative space. Because that's basically what happens with people. Like, you interact with them, and then once you really get to know them, or not even like super get to know them, once you just start to interact, you start to feel their energy, and then when they even text you or they call you, you immediately feel a certain type of way.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would just tell my younger self, hey, recognize that feeling and pay attention to what type of people make you feel certain ways, and remove the people that make you feel bad.
Yeah. I was looking at somebody's
Great advice.
Facebook post and they were saying like, yo, just because you a dude and just because you horny, like stop doing that shit. Like every bitch ain't worth your
Facts.
fucking time.
That's
But
so serious.
It's so hard when you're young.
Yeah, like it was definitely for me. Like half of niggas that I'm not saying I felt bad about it, but like just thinking about being with them, like why did you even think that was worth a pursuit, like or
Agreed.
anything? Like why did you think that was worth any? You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember none of you niggas' names. Like what the fuck? Why?
I remember all y'all names.
But that's what that value. Like I wish somebody said, don't take value into whatever you was taking value in at that time because it's really not valuable. It's just in the moment. And I know you excited and I know it feels good to get this attention, but one day your cup will be filled where you don't need that. And I probably might have ignored myself. Like, bitch, who you talking to? Act like you know.
I mean, usually.
Oh, okay.
See how it is.
Yeah.
That's how we get into
But
most
you know, we gotta fucking live and learn too.
Yeah.
Even though it is good to have that advice from a young age, but somebody telling it to you and you going through it is
that's
different
why
things too.
That's what I was saying. Like I wouldn't
So
listen to
yeah,
myself.
I was about to say
No, I
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
listen to myself.
Like
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
still go out and do the things and enjoy life because
If
that's what I want to do.
I could
And that's why I
travel
would say this
through
so hard. It's like
time.
because when you're young, you want to have those experiences. You want to
Yeah.
engage with different people and see who they are because realistically, I wouldn't even know all the types of energy that I'm not fucking with if I hadn't experienced all those people.
I was about to say that. I feel like we had a conversation
Yeah.
about that too, right?
Yeah, like how would you know what to stay away
Yeah,
from if
what
you
you
didn't
didn't
encounter?
like and shit like that. You know. Yeah, it's all a learning experience either way.
I had a whole revelation over here in the corner.
What's your revelation?
Ooh.
So you think talking about energy? That's why I made that whole face and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I had the Halo music for you.
About this, right? When you deal with people and you take on energy, right?
Mhm.
Just for me personally, after I talk to somebody, it takes me a while before I get into a situation or talk to anybody else after that, right?
Mhm.
This
I'm
nigga
like-
take like years.
Why you have to
Nigga,
put Marcus out there like that?
I also
What
take
time?
on years
Just-
worth of fucking energy from people.
Yeah,
just 'cause
yeah,
of how
yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
What's
Nigga
called
like
this
a
nigga
turtle.
was
I
like,
don't cry.
he said Marcus don't have sex. This nigga mate. Remember we was talking about the turtles?
Yeah,
And how they come out every
Marcus
year.
is a fucking turtle.
He just comes out refreshed,
Mhm.
like, I am ready to conquer the pussy. Go ahead with your story.
That's what Marcus is.
But then while I was sitting over here thinking, I'm like, maybe it's just because this whole time I'm just like letting go of all that fucking energy from those people that I took on.
Well, man,
Yeah, that could be it.
like starting anew.
And you're
Yeah.
just refreshing your own.
Maybe. I don't know. That's
See,
the thought I had over here in the corner.
I think that I dump energy as I'm going for. Like once I feel like it's starting to go negative, I start energy dumping, and my energy starts to change. Like I'm real good at like manipulating my energy. Like we could be sitting next to each other, and it'd be warm and jovial, and the next second, like I could turn that into like a very frosty. I sit in, and I won't say anything. I won't do anything. I'm really just changing like my whole atmosphere and everything like that. And so as soon as I recognize that you aren't beneficial for me, I might still be in a relationship with you, but I gotta change my energy because I can't be holding on to this. You tripping. You like a plague.
I'm like a sponge for energy, so like I don't know what to tell you.
I
Alright.
can support that because I definitely radiate. I'm definitely more dominant and try to like
Because like
put my energy out into
it's like
Nigga, like I
suck
can't
that shit
relate.
up real quick. And that shit, it take a while for a sponge to dry out.
Nah, see, I put out energy. I'm trying to make
I don't
energy.
know. Once I'm done, I'm just like, well,
energy needs.
Yeah.
it's like a shield over my energy at that point. I'm just like, okay, well, back to me and my own energy, focusing on myself, my own energies.
Energy.
Put my niggas in the energy.
And the DDP.
Feel me?
feel
What is that?
Do you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Baby. Illuminati.
My nigga, you was already dead.
That's the question.
Exactly.
Oh, take it down from the mic.
Yeah, just take it down from the mic.
Oh, you can hear the feedback from it?
Yeah.
He was so
Illuminati.
frustrated.
I wasn't like trying to chastise you for being on your phone. I was just saying like I can hear it, so just like lower it from the mic.
Put that shit
Okay,
down.
like, But it's the nose. I
That's
don't care what you're looking at. I just don't want it to be by the mic.
Next question.
See, I will not.
So, blah, blah, blah. What do you think are some of the myths that we have about the opposite sex when it comes to sex? Like, or what do you think?
That women don't like sex as much as men.
That is the
Shit.
biggest
one.
myth.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I believe any of the myths,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, that's one of the big ones.
People believe that?
Yeah, people
Yeah.
do believe that.
What the fuck?
Like people look at it like
Women are
like
nasty.
sex crazy.
Women are nasty.
Nasty.
Women are just
Nasty.
nasty as fuck.
Hey.
Like, I'm going to say,
It's
That's a
Mr.
big one.
Nasty Time.
what I say is women don't initiate sex as much as men.
Mm-hmm.
But I found that, like, most of the women that I've dealt with are, like, completely open and down to
yeah.
be fucking all the time.
Definitely.
It's like, if I want to fuck, they down to fuck. It's just, they're just generally not down to start it. They're usually more comfortable in the submissive role, I guess, or
Yeah.
the secondary. I don't know what you want to call it, but not the initiator of sex. And so I'm fine with that, I guess. Sometimes I want a woman to start, but fuck it.
Interesting
Let me just-
once in a while. Shit.
I mean, it's
Catch me off
interesting
guard.
every once in a while, but like if I want a chick to start, I'm gonna just let her know, hey, I want you to start sex. Like it ain't gotta be today, but just in general. Because realistically, she only gonna remember. She gonna start it probably like
The next day.
the next day, which is gonna be cool. I'm gonna get what I asked for, and then let's go back to me starting sex
Yep.
after that.
Yep.
But I'm fine with that. I don't want it right now in the moment because like that's not how I want it because I've already talked about it. You need to just come with it tomorrow where it feels natural, but not today.
Where it feels natural.
Yeah, like it can't be feeling awkward. I just said it. You can't do it now.
Right.
I
I'm gonna
like
start
when
sex.
women initiate sex.
Yeah, like it's nice. It's just a nice change of pace.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
like I know that I want to fuck you, and I know that you down with me fucking you, but sometimes I want to know that you want to fuck me. Yeah,
It'd be nice to know, you know.
yeah. Or
Make me feel
I
like
want
just,
to
like,
know that you want me to
harping on
fuck
all
you.
the time.
just let me know you want the dick sometimes.
Let me know that you want a dizzy.
Yeah, that's it. So I think that was a myth. I think that another myth about women. I don't know. The women are secretive.
You mysterious
Or-
bitches.
Yeah, women are secretive or complicated.
Outside of that, it's like, yeah, women are complicated. That's
That's
a good one.
the women are
That's a
complicated.
good one.
I don't believe in that.
No?
They're not.
Not really.
You think we easy to figure out generally?
I
I
don't
think
think women
people are
like,
simple.
complicated. Like,
Women are
One at a
complicated. Fuck
time?
that.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh.
complicated in a motherfucker.
I'm complicated.
I would. I say people are generally pretty simple in a broad sense. Like
Mhm.
you gonna go for the things that make you happy, the things that make you comfortable, things that make you feel safe,
Mm-hmm.
and usually in the reverse order. It's safety, comfort, happiness. And so, if I can keep those three things in perspective, everything that you do is just usually falling in one of those categories. So it's not really super complex. And women generally tell you what they want and how they feel.
Yeah.
Or they'll give you signs. And if you're good at reading body language, you
Mhm.
notice, like, if normally you're all over me, or normally when we're in a good space, I sit down on the couch, you sit right next to
Right
me.
next to you.
Our thighs are touching immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I know you feeling good. I know you happy. But if you sit on the opposite end of the couch, there's clearly something wrong. I don't need you to
Clearly.
say anything.
Mhm.
Or you can sit kind of close to me, but still not be touching. So there's some type of difference. It might not be an issue, but there's something that's keeping you hesitant between us.
Mm-hmm.
So just that level of how close are you to me tells me three different things. You fidgeting could be, oh, you have something on your mind that you want to talk about, but you're not necessarily comfortable presenting it to me yet. But you thinking about it because you moving and it's something that you going over in your head.
Right.
So there's things that you can do and notice about a woman. So I don't think that y'all are complex. People just have to be observant. And if you're not observant, then yeah, you're going to be lost. And most people are too into themselves to observe the other person.
I wish that would change. I wish like somebody would say like for me, because when I started really getting into me questioning what it is I knew about men and what it is I knew about me and myself as a woman, somebody said something very profound. She said, if you feel like you can't figure a man out, then you can't figure yourself out. And that shit threw me for a loop. Like, what do you mean? He has a whole penis right under the sun. But what she was saying was that you are part masculine as well. So if you can't look outside yourself and look and understand not even necessarily try to change what a man is and try to have him be more feminine, be more like you. You have to look outside and understand their behaviors. And like you said, not necessarily watching like, oh, if he's on the side of the couch, like that's just, for me, that's like human behavior, what I was studying. But more so like, how does a man process emotions? Like, I understand generally now, like, men are messy. You really can't control that too much. Generally, they just like more messier beings because they have one track minds. They really just don't. They focus on one thing at a time. As when women, they could focus on a lot of things at a time. And I had to learn that. I wish more people would understand, like, it's okay to like pick up a book and read about your man or read about women so you can deal, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's important to be in relationships and stuff to get the firsthand experience, but it's also okay to be like, well, why do men do this? Well, let me ask and read someone else's perspective on this so I can feel more comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
I'm constantly just reading about women, just in general.
Yeah.
I definitely could agree with that.
I wish we could just say that more often. Like, it's okay to pick. When I had Riley, they was like, we don't need no fucking book. I'm like, but I want a book, though. I don't
Why not?
understand. You guys aren't giving
I
me
would definitely want a
advice.
book.
Like, I feel like there's definitely some tweaks we could have made here being a mom. Like, I need help.
There's definitely some tweaks.
There's
Shut up, Ash,
definitely-
man.
There's definitely some things we can change around. Like,
No, I definitely agree with that. Like, I would say, like, off, I guess, just the human aspect is understanding that women need to feel like they're considered.
yeah.
Women need to feel like they're a part of your thought
That's the
process
fucking truth,
and
bro.
to feel some type of level of security in what you're doing. They're generally comfortable with you doing whatever and being out and all those things as long as you make them feel secure in who y'all are and their position with you. And so that's something that I would say that I had to learn and notice about women is that y'all need a level of security that comes through conversation and not necessarily through just direct action, which is kind of how men communicate.
Yeah.
By us just doing things. It's like, oh, well, I'm here and I'm present and then I go work.
That's
So-
what I got tripped up on. Niggas saying a whole bunch of shit but wasn't really doing anything. That
Yeah.
shit sounded so good.
Yeah, because
It sounds so great.
that,
You
but that is,
sold
and see,
me.
that's the opposite side of it. It's like
Sold.
a lot of us know that
To the
that's,
nigga in the do-rag.
that is the game because if you say pretty words, you don't really have to do a whole lot because it sounds good. And as long as you're talking good, they feel good. And as long as they feel good, everything is cool.
Good, yep.
Actions don't really matter to women. In the initial, like
Until they get fed up.
like you can feed them pretty words with no action for a long time, and they'll continue to deal with it. But if you just give them consistent action, they'll start to question their position and what's going on a lot quicker. They don't feel comfortable. They don't know what's going on. You haven't told them anything, so they're just like, well, I don't know what's happening. Does he care? I mean, we hang out and I come over all the time, but he hasn't said anything about it, and I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. And then that thought process
said it.
leads to
Hanging
like,
out.
yeah,
Like, don't I see your ass every day?
yeah, like, and then
I
when
like
guys
you,
is like,
Shit.
you hear all the time, like,
I like
I'm
you,
talking to you,
bitch.
like, I'm with you.
I ain't talking to nobody else.
Like, I don't understand what your problem is, but it's just like I understand that they need consideration
Yeah.
and to be like talk.
You
to
ain't
about it.
tell me.
Yeah, you didn't tell me, so they need to be talked to.
I
about
didn't
it.
know. But you should know. The fuck?
That be the oh my god, that used to be our argument all the time.
I've been shooting
If
guns
you're
for years, what you
around
mean?
me all the time and we kick it all the time, what is you talking about? Like, I'm always with
Tell
you.
me.
Like
Just tell me you love me.
Tell me.
Tell me why you love me.
that. I hate that shit.
Oh my God! Somebody said something
I hate when
else.
people ask
He
me to
said
tell them
that
why I love
when
them.
you tell somebody
like
you
that
love
either.
them,
'Cause I do.
it's not your it's not their
So I got
responsibility to love you back. Like, they gotta decide. So don't say that to nobody. Tell me you love me. What, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? What if they? You
I agree.
can't make them
I
do that
agree.
shit. That changed my life.
Nigga, you. God damn it, this bug been fucking surviving this whole. Fuck out of here, bitch ass nigga.
Niggas beefing with the
Surviving this
bug.
whole time. Like,
I'm surviving that.
Beyond that survivor in his beats.
I'm a survivor.
So much.
It's
See?
too, oh no, that's just a little lit.
Nigga hitting
Little
high
lit.
notes, hitting them swerves.
Just curving, kung fu hustling my shit. It's like I'm not getting killed today.
They all say that. That time, like, got it.
Fuck this dude. Keep flying in y'all face too. Fuck y'all podcast.
Oh my god. What the fuck were we talking about?
Not telling people we love them back.
Yeah, and then
Oh, okay. Another myth that I would like to dispel for everybody: just because a woman is wet does not mean she's turned on.
Hey,
It's just we just be wet.
We-
I don't know what to say because y'all
That is
take a little bit
hilarious.
more time. Like we just need a little bit more oomph. I know y'all be ready to go, but just because there's
That's so funny,
juices
man.
down there does
Nah, I
not
can't say
mean that
I'm
I'm
sorry.
turned on.
Take that back. My whole thought
Man.
process went backwards. I thought about it and I'm like, that's wrong.
Yeah, I just need y'all to take like 5 extra minutes sometimes. Like just 5 extra. I know I have to ask for that, but just because does not mean like, oh, she ready to go. No, it's just what it does. I don't know what else to explain
Seriously, man.
that to anybody that doesn't have a vagina, but I can see you ready.
Clearly.
Good job. You turned yourself on.
No, see
But,
what I was about to say is like, just cause I'm like, no, that's not true. I was about to say, oh yeah, that just happened, but yeah, we can do that. I wasn't thinking about it, but yeah, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, y'all just
I didn't even know this shit happened, but yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on.
Make it happen.
Like,
right there.
I wasn't ready. I was
Yeah,
just,
like wait a second.
you know, this is my everyday life.
Yeah, just be
This
like
shit
that.
just
sometimes.
happened.
I
you
don't
know,
know what
in
to
the middle
say.
of the fucking day.
Just be like
The
that.
fuck?
Shit.
what y'all consider foreplay?
What?
What do y'all consider foreplay?
It's a mental thing for me. It starts mentally, and then you can start.
Wow.
Did you see him? Did you see him fucking fall?
Yeah,
That
he
was sad.
definitely Lysol the weed. God damn.
Rest in peace to
Yeah.
Yeet. Rest in peace to that.
R.I.P.
nigga.
little nigga. And now we're gonna light a bong.
Only on Conscious Reconstruction can you find the death of by flamethrower.
Oh
Hey.
my goodness.
The fly.
I didn't
Can't
even know what was
bother.
I
going
didn't even know.
on.
Like, oh, he about to say
All
that.
I no, I didn't know what the fuck was
Can't
going on.
picture.
All I heard was, "What y'all think about foreplay?" Like, what the fuck? Whoa, this nigga trying to. First of all, we do have fucking tarps on the ceiling. This nigga spraying that shit up in the air. I know you did.
shit was
I know you
hilarious.
did. But
What you think
damn,
about foreplay?
whoosh, like nothing now, nothing.
I'm thoroughly turned off
That right
because
there.
survival.
That's some real foreplay.
You know what? That's,
What the
that's it.
fuck?
That fireball right there. That's foreplay. You got it.
God
That's
damn.
exactly how I wanted to feel.
I love foreplay though. It's beautiful.
But if you
It's
look at
beautiful. It depends on. It really depends on how I feel about you.
That's where it would
Because I
start.
really can just be sitting here next to you.
In love.
What? Okay.
he gave you a scenario.
Okay.
no.
I can be sitting here next to you, and it could just be some slight touching.
Like she's like, no.
I don't have
and
to
I'll
be
be
in love with you to
okay.
be turned
It-
on by you.
Yeah, no, not saying that. I was just
He's
saying.
giving her a scenario.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying. In different scenarios, it doesn't always have to be like, yeah, I'm about to rub on your nipples. Like, it don't have to be no shit like that. Like, yeah, take this shit off. Yeah, like, it don't never have to be no shit like that. Yeah, no. But, yeah, I could just be touching somebody lightly and be like,
So it'd be
okay.
like just a general scope of things that will fall under like foreplay.
Yeah.
It just depends on the person and the situation.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
doesn't always have to be the same thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I,
don't
think
want
what
it to
would
be
get
the
me
same
started
thing.
after I feel like, okay, I will give you some. It would be it'd start with a kiss
Oh.
first. Like if the kiss is on point, I
You
can
don't
start.
even gotta be the kiss.
No.
I'm not asking you
Yeah,
like
you ain't know
to give me like a blueprint of exactly like what turns you on. I guess I'm more so asking, since y'all said a little more time just because we're wet. So just like what are things that you feel like are more towards foreplay instead of just a dude sticking his dick right in you. So these guys have something to go off of, or ladies, instead of just being like, you know what, I'm about to fuck you.
I feel like my foreplay game is pretty it's pretty fire.
I think mine is like I try to figure out like what the woman seems to like really enjoy. Like what are the things that like are like your sensitive areas. Some women like are really sensitive on their nipples and things like that. That's where you want me to be at. You want me to get them, kiss on your neck. You want
If-
aggressive things like that, or some other women like different. So
Yeah, I'm an explorer. If I'm trying to turn you on, or if someone's trying to turn me on, I'd rather you just. How I
Figure it
approach it,
out.
I've like to figure it out, like, cause I just like the whole culmination of things. Like, I like doing it. I like the sense of like touching someone else's body and things like that.
Yeah.
But I wish, I mean, I guess for a dude, if I had to like not use it like a blueprint though. For me, it
I
starts.
could just eat your pussy for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm
that wouldn't
about,
hurt.
I'm about that life.
Well, shit,
For
like,
sure.
That's usually my go-to.
Wouldn't hurt.
Like, if we comfortable with each other and I want to fuck you, but I also know that you gotta get her ready. So I'm gonna eat your pussy. I'm about to eat this shit out of this. I'm about to eat that shit to you. You
I mean, that
scoot
usually
back
falls up under my
on the
umbrella
bed.
foreplay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
need you to push my head away from the vagina and be like, sir, it has come too many times and it needs a break.
Please
It,
eat a starburst.
it needs,
Take a break.
it can't keep up with the amount of comes that you're offering it. And that's where I'm trying to be at. Right when I hit that spot, it seems like you're ready for dick.
I'm
Alright,
about
cool.
that life for
You're no
sure.
longer needing tongue. Here's some dick.
Yeah, I definitely seen like tantric massages, like the whole motherfucking shebang, trying to get a woman to like, they just call it opening up, but really it's just like really turning her on to receive you. I've seen the whole shit.
That
Don't that sound
sounds
sexy? I like that.
All extra.
I like that, to receive you. Like, oh fuck yeah.
Like I'm a ship.
But yeah, generally if I'm trying to turn a dude on, I know like random things to do. Yeah, that's like this definitely, the probability of this working is high, but I'm definitely like an explorer. I like
See
to
it?
see
Oh, keep going.
what.
I
That
was
was
just
it.
gonna say something about being like, I think that a myth for guys is that when our dick hard is that we're horny. That is
Yeah.
not the case. My dick gets hard when I sit down to it.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Like when she was just talking about her just being wet, just be wet.
Mhm.
Like, well, sometimes that shit just happens to us.
You're like,
But at the same time,
I'm
like,
still
not gonna
gonna
turn
fuck
you
you.
down. Yeah, that's what I was
Like,
saying.
yeah,
I'm like,
like-
I'm still about to fuck though.
I might not like.
but I'm not even really like,
I wasn't
turned
thinking
on.
about
I'm
it.
like,
But hey,
I'm not even realistically like super into this. I'm just gonna fuck you once my nut comes in. I'm just,
That's a good
Going,
myth buster. Look at that.
it's like my dick is hard. Like you get naked and sure, I can get my dick hard, but the level of like the dick that you get right now is nothing compared to if you had like actually turned me on.
Did some
Yeah,
shit.
my dick is hard,
I'm just doing this
and
just
yeah,
to do
you
it
can
right
get some
now.
dick, but I'm just realistically here. I'm just here to be here. I'm not really horny, but I'm gonna fuck you because like I'm not about to
it's
turn
a
down
dick.
no vagina.
That's crazy.
Like that's crazy.
Because it's a dick.
Because it's a
Like,
dick. Unlike women where y'all be like, I'm not even horny. You know, I don't want to. I mean, be like, I'm not horny, but fuck it. I guess I'll go to work today. But yeah, so, but yeah, no, just because my dick got hard don't mean I'm horny. And I think women be like, oh, I turned them on because I grabbed your dick and now it's hard. No, my dick likes massages. But I could have used a little more of you massaging my dick and talking nasty to me. Like,
My
I'm a very
dick
vocal
don't like
person. Like, I need
nice
you to get
massages.
into, like, the fact that you want to fuck me and be vocal about that. Like, if you're vocal about that, I'll spend all day just doing all kinds of other just random shit to you. But if you're quiet, I'm just going to stick my dick in you. Like, it's got to be a mutual thing for me. Like, if I'm here and I'm sucking on your titties and I'm kissing on your neck and I'm doing everything but fucking you, I need you to be keeping me stimulated. If I'm not stimulated, my dick's going to go soft because, I mean, yeah, it's cool to be kissing on you, but that ain't got nothing to do with my dick for real, so he chilling. I guess when it's time to fuck you, I'll fuck you, but
You
I'm just
ready?
here right
All
now.
Bet.
all
I'm
right,
about to kick it down here.
yeah,
You let me know when you're ready.
pretty much.
That's another one that I want y'all to talk about is like, I think y'all kind of just went into it. Like, do women just assume too many fucking times that just because you a man that you always trying to fuck?
That shit
Like, if you go
irritating.
into a girl's inbox, you could find her attractive or anything like that. But, well, I don't know. Maybe let y'all figure that out. Do y'all think women assume too much that y'all just be wanting to go all the time? If I say hi to you, bitch, that means that
I
you
would
about
say,
to get
yeah.
all of this.
I had this happened to me like 2 days ago.
Okay.
Nigga, I'm really a cool nigga. The fuck?
So,
I just wanted to say hi.
I'm really a cool nigga.
My bad.
You
My
good?
bad.
but like, I'm
I
like,
forgot where I was at.
I just like to, nigga, I'm really a cool nigga. Like, I don't know what
I was speaking for Marcus. Like, I'm a cool nigga.
I just
Like,
love that
ain't
part.
nobody just trying to fuck.
Like,
I'm a cool nigga,
I
bro.
guess that's probably like my most trepidation is like, I always assume women think that I'm trying to fuck them. I'm a very flirtatious person, but that's just who I am. It don't got nothing to do with my desire to fuck you. I just like to flirt. I love feminine energy around me. Like, I just find women to be very pleasant to be around. Y'all are generally open to have like different community like conversations. We can explore ideas and generally just have a pretty cool time. And I like to flirt. And so that's fun for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not really trying to fuck. Like,
This nigga always trying to fuck.
These niggas thirsty.
Bitch, I wasn't even trying to fuck though.
crazy. Cause like the way she came at me, I'm like, oh no.
Never mind.
That's the end of the story.
I didn't want this to happen.
If you
I
don't
was
explain this
just-
goddamn story,
I was
Marcus.
just bored. Like,
Oh, you was bored?
I was like, all right, I can't really tell the whole story. Not on here.
Oh, okay.
We understand.
Yeah, we definitely understand.
yeah, no, let me think. Girl, I just thought I was trying to fuck. I don't know if I've like run across women that have just thought I was trying to fuck. And like were upset about it or anything, like probably how he was like, oh no, I wasn't trying to do that.
Get away from me, you beast.
I
I've
mean, that's not how I
You
did. I
devil.
didn't do that, but like in my head,
I don't know.
that's what was
In
going
my
on.
head, I just think that'd be funny. What are you doing? Get away from my penis. God.
Because I can say that there's definitely been women that I wasn't trying to fuck that I definitely
You
did.
definitely
fuck
owe
still.
English today.
Y'all still fuck.
Yeah, like there's been women that I wasn't trying to fuck that I've still fucked.
Oh.
Like, I just hit you up. We're cool, and that leads to us fucking. I wasn't really trying to fuck you, but we did fuck. But I've had situations where the girl that I'm with thinks that since I'm a guy, I want to fuck everybody. And it's like, I really don't. I be chilling.
It ain't even like that, baby.
It's not. I really be chilling. I'm not trying to fuck everything. It's
No, that
not
shit
even-
dead out here.
for real
Shit played out.
as fuck.
Fuck.
That seems like a lot of work trying to fuck everything all the time.
I'm cool.
Like, it's not even a lot
I
of
want
work.
to fuck
It's a lot
mine
of
all the time. That's
Like,
it.
Like,
Maybe like
You can't say it on
the same
here.
thing to me, so like it's kind
The
of like
way
in the
he
same
said his dick was
situation.
tired of you doing that. Like, oh, nigga,
Stop
no.
yourself.
Oh.
cause
Go
it's
ahead.
like,
Miss Harris.
Again?
you
Right.
just be like,
Again.
it's not even that. It's like I gotta on so just like fluky pussy. It's just like I'm about to
Got that fluky.
I'm about to go out there, knock a bitch, which let's say that take an hour or whatever. That's easy peasy. But now I gotta go to you, fuck you, come home. It's travel, it's conversation time. It's time that I'm there with you. Now what if you're doing things that I don't necessarily like? What if you just start to like, because this is our first sexual encounter, and now what if you're trying to grab my neck and want to bite my lip? Bitch, I don't like either one of those things. But that's your sex vibe. And now I'm kind of here on this whack sex adventure. And it's cool because I'm getting some pussy. But you doing some shit that I don't really like. So now I got to push your face away because you try to keep biting my lip. And I got to knock your hand and say, don't do that. Or I'm going to just turn you over and hit you from the back now. So I got full control because you tripping and you keep putting your hands on me. And I don't like that. And it's making me upset for real. And now I've had a terrible sex experience. And now I got to drive home. What? I could have stayed home, opened my phone, watched tasks, got in there, and went to bed.
Like I
Shout out to
said,
Task.
a lot of work.
Yeah, like
A
that's
whole
work.
lot of.
That's a lot of like, I don't want to do any of that. And when I was younger, I was super willing to take that risk.
That's
For
some
Willie.
fluky pussy, but I want it.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know what I was like, I don't even know what it's about to be on. But shit.
I'm on my way.
Nigga, this whole
Bruh.
Columbus.
Bruh, you don't know
Bet.
how many times a nigga
Let me get my
singing-
playlist together.
Bro, that's not even the craziest. Remember we was like 15, 16, we was about to go to Georgia?
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
We had this chat line on the phones.
Hey.
Oh, every good story starts with the chat line.
on the phones.
Hey, this is
Every
when chat
good
was
one.
First getting popular and shit. Chill.
I
All
used to
right?
be able to chat. Me and my cousin used to be able to chat all the time.
Every good story
Because
starts
you
with
know,
the chat
like, back
line.
in the day,
You
T-Mobile
know that
had
shit about
its
to be
own, like, little
hilarious.
poppin' chat thing.
I didn't know T-Mobile had its own.
Yeah, so it was like this teen area, so you could just be
A
in there
little flip
kicking
phone.
it.
I know they had the little chat roulette.
And then we got their numbers and was talking to them on the phone.
Uh-huh.
It was great. It was,
Yeah, what's your number
but no,
though?
I've
ASL?
taken,
Hey,
I'ma
who
be
is
real.
this?
I took a trip. I took a 2-hour trip before for a chick that I had never met.
Mm-hmm.
Knocked the bitch, slid her inbox, knocked her, and was like, all right, I'm coming through. This bitch had a curfew and everything, so I don't even got
Oh,
all night to
no.
fuck you. So I,
Oh,
but
no.
I took the trip. So, like, I'm saying, like, when I was young, I had time to waste 2 hours, not feel bad, got a ticket on my way down there, and didn't give
And
no
didn't
fucks.
give a fuck either.
No,
Bad
not
bad
at
iPad and
all.
shit.
Yeah, man. It's
I'm on
still
my way to
not-
get some pussy,
it's
nigga.
still not. And like I'm saying, it's still
The
not.
fuck?
I routinely went to go see a chick that lived like 45 minutes away to go just off the strength of like I met her one time, it was cool. I just kept doing it.
I just kept doing it.
That's like me driving to Akron every time to go see a bitch.
Right.
I used to do like that with somebody on the west side. I almost forgot about your ass. Shout out to you.
But that
Shout out
ain't
to
that a
who?
trip?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you nigga. You know who you is.
And that's somebody that like, and it was for somebody that I don't even care about. Like I'm not really rocking with you. This is a random, just like I hit you up and we fuck. And that's I'm driving 45 there and back to my house, bruh. Why do it? I mean, I have the same amount of time. I still don't go to sleep till 4 o'clock in the morning. Most of these trips were between the time of midnight and 4. So I'm still up. I'm just not getting in my car to go see none of you bitches. That's a waste of gas. You know how many times I looked at my gas tank in the morning? I was like, what the fuck was you thinking, Tony? You wasted all this gas going to see that bitch. You dumb.
Was it really worth
Hey,
it?
I motherfucking blew a tire one time.
There's some pussy. Y'all thinking
Bruh.
the pursuit
I
for
had-
sex is so fucking
Nah,
hilarious.
I got there, got the pussy, was so tired on my way back, fell asleep like half a mile from my house, hit the curb, tire blew.
Ooh.
Damn.
I told people that I swerved out the way of a dog.
Yeah, it was a dog out there at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I was like, there was a dog that ran across the street. I swerved so I didn't hit the curb.
Oh, you couldn't say a deer, my nigga?
Nah, it was in a different state. That's not
Oh,
like this.
oh, it
Here.
was-
I'm not gonna say which state.
It was.
I'm not.
I got you. Whatever.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you.
I lived in 3 different other states, so it's cool.
I
as long as
forgot. I
keep it
forgot
like
about that.
As long as I keep it like that, it's cool. 'Cause
I ain't mad.
I'm not gonna give no time dates or none of that.
Yeah.
Just know that I took a trip. Damn near fell asleep.
I
Shit
blew the
was
tire.
crazy.
You blew it.
Yeah. So no. So when I was younger, I definitely had time to waste that I don't have
I
now.
got time.
Or
don't
I
know,
mean, I
niggas
have
ain't
the
got
time.
time
I'm
for
just
that.
not wasting it.
There's still some young niggas out there wasting their time going to get some.
Oh, that shit
cookies.
is crazy. Like I don't understand adult grown niggas. Like if you pass the age of like
Oh no,
30,
that's why I said some young niggas. Yeah, if you
no, there's
grown,
some grown niggas still doing that dumb shit. That's what I don't understand. Like
I'm
how you
cool.
I'm not doing
how you grown and you still taking trips?
Yeah, I'm
that.
alright.
Like
Oh, that's a lot. Never mind. I take that back. I used to take trips.
I used to take trips.
that shit's
I had to
crazy.
really be fucking with you though. Like, I
didn't.
wasn't about to waste my good old hard-earned gas money on nobody, nigga. Fuck
Nah,
that. I
you was
worked
coming to get me.
hard.
Nah, I was going straight
Shit.
there. I was about to beat that shit down.
Mm-mm.
And my
Nigga
shit
was gonna be waiting on me, but I used to always cap
I
though.
used to be scared though.
I used to cap and be like, yeah, I'm gonna come out there. They just never come.
No, see, but I'm a real nigga because I used to be so scared. I would go out
Fuck that.
and be like, yeah, I'm gonna take you back and you gonna come spend the night with me. Hit and be like, I don't even know. And then come up with some reasons why they can't come spend the night.
You funny as fuck.
I got a Starburst appointment in the
I would be
morning.
I got
Listen.
Starburst.
Yeah, I got
Hey, I
a
used to
Starburst.
be
I got a
real
pack of
terrible.
Starburst at home
I
that I
got a,
I was
lost.
like, so we gonna go to your
I
house?
need to find it.
Actually,
My dog flew
nah,
away.
we can't go to my house. I had just got this, and it's not even gonna work. Shit,
My
what? Can I
dog.
come back?
I'm
and
be
get
real
you?
honest with you. I'm a reptilian, so
I would
you don't
always
want
hit it
these
with the,
problems. For
Let
real.
me. I'm gonna come back and get you. It's just not. I gotta go take care of this, and I'm gonna come back.
Hey, I gotta take care of this
Yeah,
ritual sacrifice
yeah.
for the Illuminati.
How was next weekend? You got anything going on next week? What are you doing Friday?
Unless
See.
you're trying to be a part of that ritual
That's
sacrifice.
some
And-
shit my
and
dumb
see,
ass to do.
See, and then I'm actually pick a day. I'm like, what you doing Friday? You free Friday? And then we gonna make plans for Friday. And now you're gonna feel comfortable because I made plans with you. I'm gonna
This
drop
nigga.
you off, and
Oh.
I'm never gonna see you again.
You stupid as fuck.
Never gonna see you again.
Oh my goodness, I'm trash.
I used to just not
Dang,
come.
Never gonna see
I
you
used to
again.
be so trash.
Yeah, so
when I
when
was
we
young. I
gonna
was
kick it? I got you. I'm gonna come out there. Yeah, I'll drive.
Hey, you know what's
See,
funny?
that's me
You don't
busting.
drive?
I'm
As soon as
the
the nigga said he ain't drive, then it was cut. I was like, okay.
Okay, right.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out there.
Okay.
I'm gonna come out there. Bet.
Nah, see, that was the one thing I knew as a nigga. I had to be driving.
Yeah.
A chick gonna give you the pussy if you got a car.
Yep.
Yeah, it was cut for me.
Shit, you got a car? Yes, I do.
I remember this one time I was talking to this dude.
Let me step right in.
And he said he ain't driving. I just stopped talking in the middle of the conversation. And he was like, he messaged me like, we was having a good conversation. He like, so you just gonna stop talking to me because I said I ain't drive? I was like, yeah. He was like,
See, nah, I knew
fuck
that.
you, bitch.
It was
I was
like,
like,
I was
hey,
yeah, yeah.
man.
It was either do you drive?
Nigga,
like,
on the
anytime they
niggas,
asked me,
bruh.
Do you
Shit.
drive? It was like, yeah, or should I get a car?
On the niggas.
Where you wanna go? I can get a car.
If you wasn't
Yeah, I got
driving
my
at
license.
that time,
Where
I
you
felt
tryna
like
go?
I was. Shit,
I'm
I was
mobile.
alright.
I was always mobile. You mobile? Hell yeah, I'm mobile. I can pull up. Shit, I was the king of the pull up real quick. Let me pull up and put this dick in you. I'm telling you, having a car was like the key to vagina back in the day. You got a car? Because chicks be horny, but they don't want to go nowhere. They don't want to go nowhere. They want to be in the comfort of their home where they feel safe. And so they gonna let you come over and put your dick in them. They just want to be in their bed where they feel safe at. Bet. Right in the car.
I'm on my way.
Mhm. Here we go. Here we go. Let me make this
Wherever
mac
you
and
feel
cheese.
like getting this dick
Shut
delivery
the fuck
is
up.
where I will be.
Basically.
Just mac and cheese.
You know it. I'm out here. Delivery. Fucking it's the giorno.
Hell no.
Nigga out here fucking
I
Uber
was-
Eats with dick and shit.
I was shit back
Dick
in
on the
day.
side.
Shit, I was so terrible.
Hi, it's Tony from Uber Eats outside.
I'm out here. I've got your
I
delivery.
have arrived.
I got your dick in my pocket.
Oh, good.
Oh.
I've been waiting on this for so long.
It's been waiting on you. Come on, chop chop, bitch.
I got a question for y'all. Y'all ever had a dude like y'all just been hugging and the dude just like put his dick in your hand?
Nah.
Wait, Wait, what?
Like
Look, nah. I didn't have
trying
that
to
nigga
imagine
before.
that.
and as y'all break away, he grabbed your hand and he put it right here and his dick is just out.
No, I've never had
His dick
that.
was out the whole time?
I
Like,
never
when did
had
he
that.
have time to unzip his fucking pants? Tony, what
When
the
you
fuck do you be doing?
All right.
I know he did it.
I did. I
He
did.
it.
So I stood up because she had her cock blocking friend there and her babies.
You had to uncock block.
Nah,
This
So
you
I
know what,
removed
bitch?
the
Let me let you
cock
know what it really
block.
is.
This nigga
I
removed
did.
the
Like, my dick was already
It's a
hard.
dick in your hand.
And
No,
she
there's
was-
no block. It's just
she,
cock.
Like, we both stood up so for me to leave, and I unzipped and pulled it out, and she came in for the hug. We hugged,
Uh-huh.
and as she went to move away, I grabbed her little hand and put it there, and she felt it and rubbed it, and she would just let me buy the dick to her bedroom.
Let me buy
This
the
nigga removed the obstacle.
I'm not like,
This nigga had to become Captain America.
I did.
He
I
had
was
to
like,
become an
fuck this.
Avenger. It's like, I have to remove these
So I
obstacles.
was just wondering if like that
We
ever
have to
happened
go
to
in.
either one of y'all. I was like,
Never
that was like a move
in my
or something.
life. It was a move for you.
Oh no, it worked. I was with it. I with the shits. To pull the dick out and let her feel it is definitely a move.
It definitely is. To let someone know
Yeah, they usually with it too.
it's dick o'clock. What are you trying to do?
Yeah,
It's dick o'clock.
it's dick o'clock, and I would sure like if you would stroke it, pet it, and then give it some shelter.
Please,
in that
Please.
order.
Please hide my dick.
please.
Hide it.
Can I have but a crumb of pussy?
Or a smidgen of mouth.
Buttercrumb.
But a crumb of pussy or a smidgen of mouth, and I would be satisfied.
Smidgen of head. Just a little.
Just a little.
Just a little
For
fillet.
the road.
It doesn't have to be the CO.
Head for the road.
It's a long journey home.
Please.
Nigga, you live on Marston Street. It's still long.
Do you know how many feet that is?
My legs be weak.
Yeah.
You could make the journey much more pleasant. I would think about you
Right.
the entire way home.
Thank you, chap.
Oh, young madam, thank
Oh,
you.
you want to make plans for Friday? Of course, sure.
I will. What are you doing? You free? You free Friday? All right, I'm gonna see you Friday.
We shall make plans. Thank you. Here's a starburst.
No, it's a mama.
I'm not even gonna tell
It's
that
a
story
mamba.
on here.
Damn.
I'm not. You know what?
This nigga
I
said
got a
it's a
story for
mamba.
y'all after we get off here,
It's a mama.
You done flicked a mamba on
But
her
it's-
forehead.
but I can't tell it on the mic because
It'd be a
it's
mamba.
wild.
It's the yellow one
I
too.
put money on it.
It'll be a mamba.
It'd be a mama.
Are we done with the show? Like, are there any more
Yeah.
questions?
No, that's all.
Okay, because I was like,
We've been like having.
yeah, we've been having
like a goofy ass
Yeah,
conversation.
real conversation. All right, so this is Conscious Reconstruction. This has been a motherfucking doozy of a podcast. We talked about all kinds of relationship topics. Motherfucking Cardi B out here gang ganging.
Gang gang.
Writing awards.
And SpaceX to infinity and beyond. And maybe even next year because
And the
next year.
hoes is out. We out, ho.
How?